Good evening. Welcome to Fantastic Dimensions. This is the first of my annual Halloween horror double headers. This year I'm doing something a bit different. In the last couple of years I've always done Call of Cthulhu for these, but this year I've decided to do a Mothership double header because I've been getting back into the system again. Now it's been out for a little while and I've got a lot of materials for it. Today you guys will be playing Ghost Ship, which is from the Dissonant Whispers collection, which I have here, right? So, 200 years ago, the Somnus was dispatched on a classified mission. It never returned, and ever since, the rimwise have shared legends of the ghost ship. An automated beacon has reported a ship matching its description on the outskirts of your sector. So this ship, the Somnus, which I have a map of it on the screen there that you can see, and I've also sent it to your group chat. That is that's the ship that you'll be going to check out. 200-year-old ship that has been kind of has a certain legendary, almost ghost ship-like status. Let's introduce characters real quick before we get too far into it. So we'll start with you guys are we determined you're on a small science vessel, which is why you have a small crew. So let's start with you, Mark. Go ahead and tell us about your character, since you're kind of the leader in a sense,
So my
captain, as
dude,
it were.
he's a planetary geologist. So I guess he's technically Dr. Ray Marston or Dr. Rock because I'm into geology.
Nice,
So that's what I do. I have a little bit of first aid as well.
excellent. Um, Next character, Merrick. Why don't you go ahead and tell us who you're playing?
I'm playing Deke Harper. Given name is Donald, but he goes by Deke. He is a teamster. He specializes in mechanical repair, and he's also a pilot.
Excellent,
And yeah, that's him in a nutshell.
very good. Now, the first of your two androids, uh, Rob. Go ahead and tell us about your character.
His name is Charles, and he's an android. He's an android with some variations of human parts from a known criminal.
Hmm,
And he is involved in the sciences.
excellent. Makes sense for him to be on the science vessel. Then, so we've got a scientist, we've got a science based android, and a teamster there. And now to the security detachment of your ship. We'll start with Ronnie.
All right, I'm playing Giles Goodman. He was assigned to the ship by Becca Zilla Advanced Manufacturing, and he is a combat droid.
Fantastic. And our
Scared.
Marine. Go ahead, Jose.
Drew Knight is a Marine commander who was pretty much sent to make sure nothing happens to Ray Martian, and if anything goes down, get him out of there.
Excellent. Fantastic.
Did
So,
Charles
What
say
told me
he
about
was
that part? What about me?
a? Did Charles say he was an ex-criminal or something?
well, his android, when we rolled up his android origins, he is made from a repurposed prisoner. Basically,
So they took a violent criminal and
they took some criminal. They took his
maybe
body and they
robotic
installed
enhancement.
cybernetic and robotic parts and turned him into an android. Basically, yeah.
That's fucking dangerous, man.
Well, that's
Nah. They wiped those guys' memories real good. There's no problem.
as they say in I can't remember. I think I saw it in the Mothership Discord. Life is hard. It's even harder in space. So you got to make do with what you can. And it is kind of a bit of a dystopian almost kind of setting in a sense in that I guess in this particular case, right, you have a repurposed prisoner who's been turned into a cybernetic organism, essentially, or not a cybernetic organism, sorry, an android. Um, so he's got a lot of mechanical parts with a human kind of, what would you call it, like human shell, basically. Which is why his character, as you can see, and just in case anybody watching this still doesn't know who the characters are, I'll just show you real quick. Here's Charles, the one flashing on and off right now. That's Charles. So he's
He's
our.
creepy looking. Look at that stare.
Mhm. Yeah, androids are all very creepy looking because um, one thing you might notice, actually, think I forgot to say this while we were making the characters, but um, where is the information here? Yes, here we go. Under your class, you'll see how each class has a special kind of effect when it comes to panic and stress, etc. In the case of the androids, any fear saves made in their presence have disadvantage because they're unsettling, which seems appropriate looking at the two androids we have here. They're both rather unsettling. Teamsters can re-roll a roll on the panic effect table once per session. Scientists, anytime they fail a sanity save, all other nearby friendly players gain one stress.
Isn't that bad?
Yeah, yeah, it's
That's
bad.
very bad.
Yeah.
When I go insane, it stresses everybody else out.
Well, when you fail a sanity save, it stresses everybody else out too. Yeah, yeah. So you don't necessarily go completely insane when you fail a sanity
Yeah,
save.
but it's
It
like
just increases your stress, etc.,
the
and
scientist
causes
is
panic.
freaking out. Something's going bad.
Hmm. And Marines, whenever a Marine panics, every friendly player must make a fear save. So, and if you fail that fear save, you gain stress as well. So,
That's
um,
interesting.
mhm. So yeah. So if Marines panic, that freaks everybody out. If a scientist fails on a sanity roll, meaning basically it's something that the scientist can't rationalize, can't figure out, that stresses everybody out, right? Um, so yeah, that's kind of how
And the
those things
android
work.
creeps people out when they have to make one.
Oh yeah, the androids, like I said, give disadvantage on all fear saves made in their presence, which you know is
The
tough.
Teamster's the only one that has a good one that he can re-roll on the panic table once per session.
Yeah, now I know that like this character sheet that I gave you guys, like I told you, it's kind of some of the stuff we're not using and stuff because this is like I think this is a playtest character sheet or something that I got off of a website, off of a blog. But so obviously they're working on um, the next iteration of the Mothership rules. I don't know. From what I understand, I believe the Teamster is going to probably get nerfed a little bit, or at least they're going to try to balance a little bit more. Because as it stands with the classic game, I think we've all come to the conclusion that Teamsters kind of have, at least statistically, numerically, the biggest advantage because they get so
They
many
get plus
skills,
4
etc.
points and shit.
Mm.
That'll probably all change in future, but oh yeah, look there. It even says playtesting character sheet right there on the character sheet. I didn't even see
Oh yeah,
that. Ha! But
that's a
yeah,
play character sheet. I didn't even look at that.
yeah. So I don't know what those playtest rules are, so that's why we're not using
All
really
right.
the hits, and that's why I'm using the original player's survival guide version of health, etc. But you know, so yes,
So if we have to roll a skill, what do we roll?
you roll percentile, and it'll be one of your stats modified by your skill.
How do you know what stat modifies what skill?
It depends on what you're doing.
So, like trained, you get what is that? Plus 10% to your roll or something?
Correct. So, for example, just look at because I have a copy of Rob's character sheet here, right? So, if he's making a hacking check, right?
Mhm.
Hacking is probably going to be based off of his intellect, and hacking also is an expert skill, so it gives him a plus 15. So, he has a normal intellect of 47. Um, Yeah, his intellect is 47, so we'd add 15 to that, so he'd be rolling for 60. He'd have a 62% chance of success on a hacking check, for example,
Okay.
in that case. If for he was making, for example, maybe an athletics check, he was trying to run away from something, right? He doesn't have the athletic skill, so he doesn't get any bonuses for that. He would be basically just rolling his speed, which he only has a 19 in. So, you know,
Well, what would be tied with first aid?
First aid, probably intellect, because intellect is to do with your knowledge and stuff,
So
right?
all my skills are intellect skills,
However,
probably.
if you're under pressure and you're trying to do it quickly, it would probably be based off of speed.
All right.
You know what I mean? If you look at the stats there, it kind of tells you like strength is only lifting, pushing, hitting things, stuff like that. Speed is to do with reactions and acting under pressure. Intellect is to do with your knowledge and experience. And combat, of course, is pretty self-explanatory.
Okay.
Okay. Mothership uses a lot of opposed rolls. For example, like when you're making an attack, you'd roll your combat versus the enemy's armor. So, or actually, depending on the enemy, I might have an armor stat, or if I don't have an armor stat, I'd have an instinct stat, and I'd roll that. So when opposed rolls happen, both people make their rolls, right? Wow. All right. So I rolled a 64 for the enemy, and I rolled a 0-0, which is a critical success. 0-0 is always a critical success. 99 is always a critical fail. Doubles are criticals. So that critical success would obviously win because it's number one. The 64 is probably a fail anyway, but even if the 64 was a success, it would only be a normal success, whereas the 0-0 is a critical success. The critical success wins out. Otherwise, if there were no criticals involved, let's just say this here. Okay, here I rolled a 12 and a 10. Interesting. So let's just assume that's a success for both. So I rolled a 10 for the attacker. I rolled a 12 for the defender. In that case, the defender would win because he had the higher number, but was still a success. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. It's, yeah, not too bad. I think did I send you the cheat sheet? Yeah, I did put the cheat sheet in the chat too. That has some basic stuff, pretty much everything you need to know for the rules of the game, I think, on it. All right. Cool.
Where's
So
the cheat sheet? Oh, I see.
in the our group chat, put it. Yeah.
Got it.
That's the it's also in the player survival guide. It's the back page.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
I got that open.
yeah. The back page of the actual survival guide is the player's cheat sheet. Should I say the back cover? Yeah. So, okay. So you have set course. You're traveling by thrusters out to the outskirts of your current sector, and you're going to investigate this beacon that says that apparently is reporting a ship matching the description of the Somnus in the area. Ray, you're in charge. Or should I call you Dr. What was it? Dr. Rock, right? Is that what you go by? Your kind of nickname? Dr. Rock? Doc Rock?
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Okay,
What
go
is
ahead.
rank and title? Do we need to do anything with that?
Ah, don't worry about that.
All right, never mind.
Not too concerned about that.
Then I am Emperor.
As you wish.
Yeah, that's my title, Dr. Rock, because I have a thing for old Earth music
Right? What the heck is... Okay. No, it's
in
just...
geology.
Yep, so Dr. Rock, I assume you probably do a little bit of research on the way there just to see what you can find out about the Somnus, yeah?
Yeah, what is our mission here? We're to check out this ship.
Yeah, to investigate it, see what's going on. This ship, like, if it is indeed the Somnus, like I said, it's a legendary ship that disappeared 200 years ago. So you basically, the company that you work for wants you to go out and investigate it and see what you can find out.
All right.
Now,
What we find out before we get there? Some research on the history of this thing.
yeah, so what you find out, just looking through the archives, the information, you can find that the ship's mission was to test an experimental jump drive 200 years ago. The legends that surround this ghost ship include one that it's loaded with advanced technology, which seems a bit strange, being that it's supposed to be 200 years old, but who knows? Another legend that you've heard is that once it appears, it always jumps away within a day. It never stays in the same place for more than a day. Another legend is that its hold is supposed to be filled with fine treasure. Another maybe disconcerting legend revolving around the Somnus is that people who investigate it often don't return. And some of the more superstitious spacers would have said that its appearance is a cursed omen.
Okay, well, how long ago was the last reported sighting?
Well, that's a good question. The last reported sighting of the Somnus was 3 years ago.
Okay, well, let's make haste to it because it supposedly only sticks around for less
For a
than a
day.
day.
Mm-hmm.
I got a theory on that. You know, they say people who investigate it disappear, right? And then other people say it's loaded with treasure. I'll bet you that folks who find it and get the chance to get inside find some really awesome shit, and then they disappear back towards the center, back towards the core worlds with their ill-gotten gains and disappear. That's why you never see them again. Shit, would you go back to a whole like most of these places out here if you found all that money just lying around? Mm,
Possibly.
mm.
I want to check the crew log. Are there any androids aboard the ship?
Oh, aboard the Somnus?
You're muted.
Somnus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, crew logs.
Hold on a second. Let me just double check. Um,
It's called the Somnus.
Yeah, there could be rogue androids on the ship
yeah,
causing it to.
you can't find an actual crew manifest, but you do know every spacefaring ship, especially any ship that is jump worthy, I should say, every jump worthy ship has an android because humans have to go into cryosleep during a jump. So androids are brought aboard these ships usually to maintain things, just to kind of keep an eye on things while the ship is in the warp, right? Because the humans would all be in cryo at that time, and also in case anything goes wrong with the cryopods while you're, going, the androids are there to deal with any problems that arise while the humans are sleeping. But you don't have to jump
Do we
in this
have a
case.
layout?
You're just taking your thrusters to get there because it's within the same sector. I don't have a layout of your ship now. It's not important because you're not going to
No,
spend
I
too much
mean
time on it.
this picture here. Do we have its layout?
Um,
Because you shared it with us.
you know what? I'm going to say you can find that. Yes, you can find an old
Then,
design spec on
so then we
the
can
Somnus.
see it
So,
had a science lab and a med bay, so
yep.
we can get an idea. Okay, well,
The
do we have
airlock
to?
is that kind of thing right at the very top. That would be the entrance airlock right at the front of the ship, as it were, by the science lab and med bay.
Do we have to go into a jump to get to it?
Nope, nope. You can just take your thrusters. Like I said, it's in the same sector. So,
Okay.
um,
Anything else you guys can think of to look up on it? Can't find crew, but we see that it should have had science team, med bay.
Maybe if we can look at the model, then we can. Well, we got that schematic. Never mind.
200-year-old ship. Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah,
best if we head there immediately so it
What
doesn't jump.
technology was it supposed to have had, or can we get any more information on that? You said it was supposed to be an experimental jump engine.
yeah, it supposedly was testing an experimental jump drive 200 years ago.
What's
Charles,
this view on the ship here? Are we looking at it side on or top down?
Top down.
It's not. Well, you don't really need aerodynamics in space. Never mind.
No.
androids, do you all know anything about this company that tried to make this jump drive?
What was the company called again?
The jump drive was made by Core. What do they call them?
Core
Oh,
Dynamics.
they might have had a different name at that time. No, we'll just call it, the Core Space Corporation.
All right, I'll
They're a
search my.
big mega corporation, kind of akin to Wayland Yutani, if you wish, for something to compare
And
to.
this is like a historical event, so we should be able to get some stories about it.
And you know what? Yeah, what the hell? Why not? I'm going to say that you guys, the vessel that you're in, you are also kind of working for the same corporation.
Oh,
Interesting.
Core
That makes
Space.
sense. So we got two options here. I kind of lean
CSC.
over to my fellow non-military human, kind of whisper. So we got two options here, Doc. We find treasure, we can ditch the stiffs and get the hell out of here, or make it back to the corporation for big gains. It'll put a star in your cap. I don't know what it'd do for me though.
Giles is just staring out into
What is it?
space.
What is it you're after there?
Oh no, nothing.
I mean, you
Just
looking for a promotion, or
planning for the future. I don't want to be out on the rim forever.
I might be able to put in a good word for you.
That's all I can ask, I guess. I got a grin. Turn back to my flight consoles and keep the ship going.
Yep. And as you do, the LADAR, I think that's what they call it in space, right?
Yep,
It
laser rated, laser like radar. Yeah.
Yep. It pings, and you are approaching a vessel.
There is something here.
As you, your sensors pick up power and life support functional. There are 9 very faint life signs aboard.
Hmm.
Well,
This is
Dr.
supposed to
Rock,
be.
shall we discuss combat formations?
I'll let you handle that, Mr. Giles.
Very well. Giles will take point. Everyone else in back of me.
I'll be your backup.
Got it. Kind of shudder a little bit when he mentions combat. That's creepy. I don't like working with androids.
Are you going to be okay? I was going to ask you about that. What are you, Mr. Harper? Deke?
Yeah.
Are you okay with the droid taking point?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay. Carry on, Mr. Goodman.
Okay. So you're gonna pull up and hook up your umbilical accordion thing to link up to the airlock.
Yes.
Okay, and you do so. Then the umbilical itself begins to pressurize and match the appropriate pressures so that you can it works like an airlock traveling from your ship over to their ship basically.
I'm wearing a vac suit. I have a flare gun in one hand and a vibrochetti in the other.
Nice. So you
All right.
guys step into the accordion and the airlock closes behind you. That leads to your ship. Cycles momentarily just to make sure the pressure is correct. And then the green light comes on saying you're okay to proceed aboard the Somnus.
All right. I will take my submachine gun
Mm-hmm.
to my waist in preparation.
Okay.
And then I will turn on my infrared sensors in my right eye. And
Okay.
I will turn on my body cam camera in my left eye. And that is being sent to Mechazoa Advanced Manufacturing. But the crew doesn't know that.
Awesome.
What?
And then I'll step forward and I'll check the immediate entrance. I'll check above on the ceiling, left and right, and I'll scan the immediate
Well,
vicinity.
first, as you step up to the airlock door to open it, it opens on its own. Whoosh.
All right. And I have a bioscanner and a locator. I don't know what the locator is, but the bioscanner.
locator
The
is
locator is for
find
yourself,
you.
so somebody can
Oh,
somebody
okay.
can find
The
you.
bioscanner said it went out 100 meters.
Yeah, the bioscanner is for like scanning for biological things. That's right. I think it even tells you what it's for on the.
Yeah, it allows you to scan the immediate area for signs of life. Generally, can scan for 100 meters in all directions without being blocked by most known metals. Can tell the location of life signs, but not what it means, what it is. Just that something is alive in an area, and how far in the
If I get the first ping, I guess we'll move toward the first life form.
Hmm.
And you said the life support's on, so there's lights, there's oxygen, there's gravity.
Yes. What did I say? It was in power and life support are functional.
I'll pull out my bioscanner too and start sweeping with the dock.
The lights kind of faint. It's in like a low power mode, of course, to conserve energy. So you pull out your bioscanner as after this door opens up, I presume. So you're looking into a hallway. There are 2 airlock doors, one on the right and one on the left. And then you can see the hallway goes down and then heads towards the engine room or to the bridge, depending which direction you take. So you pull out your bioscanner, and yeah, again, you're picking up about nine faint, very faint life signs. And give me an intellect roll.
Intellect.
Yeah,
With
let's
any
see. Are there any skills to apply to this? I'll double check real quick.
computers?
Yeah, I'll let you add computers to it. So intellect plus 10.
I made it.
Okay. Yeah, the bioscanner seems to be malfunctioning because the life forms keep on, like you pick up, like, for example, there's 2 in the science lab, and then all of a sudden they'll disappear, and 2 will appear in the cryopod chamber or something, for example.
Mm.
They're
Oh, so they move
flipping
around.
around apparently. Yeah, it's you think
Mm,
the scanner
Getting the
might not be
same
working
thing,
properly.
no, I know the scanner's working right.
What do you see, Dr. Rock?
I know
It,
my scanner.
they're all over the place. Something's not right.
Mm.
Do I see any heat signatures with my right eye?
Let's see here. As a matter of fact, you don't at the moment, and you notice that the temperature seems to be fluctuating slightly. Like it seems to be getting a little bit colder.
Temperature's dropping.
And
All right,
then it balances out.
initially I picked up 2 in the science lab. Let's check the science lab. We'll have to check it physically.
Very well, Doctor. And I'll advance ahead.
Where are Charles and Drew?
Drew will be following
Giles.
Gals. Yeah, keeping point with him.
Okay.
Was Charles told to go with him?
Oh, you're all going.
Or we're already
You're all
there?
going. If you want to play the game, you're going.
Giles
I-
and Drew are in the front.
I was gonna play the game by hacking into the other computer and stuff, but okay, I'll be behind him.
Well, we're going to the science lab. You can hack the computers there.
Oh yeah, I mean you can go to wherever you want on the ship. I just thought
Yeah.
you're definitely on
Yeah,
the
that's
ship.
fine. I'm the last man in line.
Okay, so
Or last android.
Giles, you're a
Yeah.
point. Yeah, you go up to the science lab.
Cautiously, yeah.
Okay. Let me see here. So as you walk up to the door to the science lab, it opens on its own as well. You hear the sound of the airlock unlocking, and the door opens up. Now, roll a d10 for me, Ronnie.
All right. 15.
A d10?
Oh, D10. 10.
10. Ooh, excellent. Okay,
For who?
for me. Okay, so these 2 here, just so I have my information. There's that one, and this one. Okay, so the door opens up, and you can see the science lab. It's very dark except for one workstation, where you see a woman sitting at the workstation, going through the motions of some kind of scientific work. However, as you kind of like you see her, and then you see movement in the darkness on your left and right.
Is she giving off a heat signature?
She is not.
I open fire.
Okay. Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll give you the just give you the surprise. You can open fire. What do you got? A submachine gun, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be your combat plus your firearms, I think, right? You have firearms? Or just military training? I Can't remember.
Military training.
Okay, so you get the plus 10%. So your combat plus 10.
I had to roll under my combat score.
Your combat plus 10, correct. You need to roll under.
Yeah, so I passed.
Okay. So you fire into the room, and the bullets spray out, and they you notice the bullets go right through her, and basically paint the workstation and the wall beyond it. And she just continues doing her thing, doesn't even look up. However, as that happens, you guys all hear his gun. He lets off a burst from his submachine gun. As a man, oh, wait, let me read this right. Yeah, sorry. A kind of a shadowy looking character wearing a USCN Somnus uniform comes out from your left, and on the right you can see another person who looks to be in civilian clothes, except his guts are hanging out of him. He's been like, it looks like he's kind of been partially disemboweled. The two of them approach you. Let me see here. So this is going to require yeah, let's call it a
My
fear save.
my circuitry flares yellow instead of red.
It's gonna be a fear
As a-
save from everybody.
Shit.
with disadvantage because I'm a robot.
Are these
Yeah.
guys coming out of the med bay
It's
side?
disadvantage for everybody except for the androids. This is in the science lab. This is in the science lab. They're in the
It's
science lab.
2d10, right?
Are we all in there, or we can just see it?
You're in
we
the
can just-
hallway behind him.
So rolling with disadvantage is just like Cthulhu.
Oh.
No, you roll it twice and take the worst result because it's not quite like Cthulhu. No, you roll 2 percentiles and then just take.
So I take the worst one, 87. That's a failure.
What was the
I
other one?
passed.
Because don't forget.
27.
Okay.
Or
Don't forget that
37?
doubles are criticals. So if you get a critical fail, that's actually worse. But that's fine. You got an 87, so you failed. You gain a point of stress. Ray, how did you do on yours, Deke?
I rolled a 25 under 35.
Yeah.
My
Excellent.
Is that-
second roll was a 12.
Nice. Okay, so you pass. You don't gain any stress from this situation at the moment. Charles, how did you do on yours? Probably pass. I assume you have an 85
This
fear.
added to the current stress.
Hmm?
Added to current stress, so I'd have 3 now. Instead of 2.
Yes, correct. Your stress goes up by 1.
Lowest roll was 71. The other one was 98.
No, you don't have disadvantage. You because you are an android. So yeah,
Okay.
71. You pass. You don't gain
Yep.
any stress. Giles.
Yeah, I passed.
Okay, and Drew.
83.
Okay, so you failed. You also gain a point of stress.
Yeah, now failed a sanity, so that means every
No,
friendly
you didn't.
player.
You failed a fear save
Oh, okay. That
for the
wasn't.
moment. Don't worry.
Got it. Oh, wait.
Um,
Okay. Actually, I still failed, even if it was the other one.
yeah, that's fine. So now everybody roll a speed check. Everybody roll, percentiles. You want to roll equal to or under your speed. And if you passed, please let me know.
I passed
Dang.
Okay.
with a 2.
So basically, everybody who passed their fear save gets to act first. Everybody who failed acts after the enemies. So you passed, Ray, right? How did you do, Giles? You're in the front. Did you pass or fail that speed check?
I passed.
Okay.
I got a 27. I have a 37 speed.
Gotcha. What do you want to do, Giles? So you see you've got this disemboweled guy approaching you kind of from the right, from inside the room. You've got this other guy in the Somnus uniform approaching you from the left, and he looks like a horrid kind of spectral image. Like he doesn't look corporeal at all. The other one, what is he? The other one, looks like I said, like some kind of a space drifter or something, but except for the fact that he's got his guts actually hanging out of his belly.
Do
So
these
what
ones
do you do?
have? Do these guys have heat signatures?
No.
Hmm. All right, I will.
In fact, they have the opposite of heat signatures. Basically, they're cold spots.
Interesting.
So what are you doing?
I don't see my grenade damage. Do you know what that is?
Grenade damage is massive.
1d10, I think. Frag grenade.
No, it's not just 1d10.
For like 10d10 or
Frag
something.
grenade is 1d10 underscored, which means it's a d10 times 10.
Okay. Yeah,
And
I'm
it
gonna.
also can deal 1 mega damage to ships, which means it can also blow a hole in in bulkheads and stuff.
Yeah, I will prime a grenade and then I'll toss it towards the disemboweled one.
Okay, so you
I
toss
hope
a
that doesn't
grenade in.
damage anything in the room there.
Give me a, let's call
Survival
this,
is more important.
we're going to call this a speed test. It's going to be speed. I don't know, it'd be combat, wouldn't it? Yeah, we'll go with combat. We'll call it a combat test, and you can. Is there anything you can add for that? You can add military training if you have it.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
17 and my combat is 57.
Okay, so you toss the grenade in there, and it goes off. Roll d10.
7.
So it does 70 points of damage to everything within a 15-meter radius. Since you succeeded on your attack roll, I'm going to say that you don't manage to hit yourself or anybody else, and you also don't like blow a hole in the wall or anything. Okay. So the grenade goes off. Bam! Big explosion. Um, big flash. Who else had passed that speed roll? I think it was
I
you, Ray. Yeah,
failed.
Ray, you passed, right? Are you doing anything?
Yeah, I made the speed roll, but I failed the fear check.
You failed the fear check earlier. Yeah, don't worry
Yeah,
about
you
that.
said if I failed fear, I went last or after the
Mm,
enemy.
no, if you failed speed, you go
Oh,
after the
okay.
enemy.
Well, I made the speed check.
Okay, so yeah, it's your action.
He threw a grenade. Is the
Yep.
thing still alive?
Well, this is all happening kind of.
How-
Well,
Is it,
I'll just say, yeah. You see the grenade go off, and the
is
the
it
figure
showing up?
it's still moving towards.
Is it
Um,
showing up on my bioscanner?
no. Wait. Yes. In fact, all three of these characters showing up as faint life signs on your bioscanner.
They're life signs, but they're not. They have no heat. I will shoot one with a flare gun.
Which one?
The one that Ronnie shot or
Okay,
threw the grenade.
go for it. Make a combat roll. You can add your military training if you have it, or firearms.
I have nothing like that.
Okay.
I failed.
The flare goes kind of wide and just past him and lands over there, and it's now lighting up the back of the room over where that woman is working away at the. And she's still just working away at the workstation, not even paying attention after grenades going off, guns going off.
Well, we can see good now.
Anybody else pass that speed roll that gets to go before the enemies?
I did not.
Okay. So the spectral looking guy in the USCN Somnus uniform, his mouth opens like wider than natural, right? Like the jaw just keeps dropping to where it's almost down to his freaking sternum, and he lets out a horrible scream. Everybody make a fear save. At disadvantage if you're not an android. Anybody who failed, add 1 point of stress, and then we're gonna do panic checks.
How can you how can you make it when it's 25 and you're rolling with disadvantage?
It's pretty fucking hard, man. It's pretty
Yeah.
fucking hard.
I passed.
Okay. Yep.
Don't question. What does it mean if I roll a 6 and then a 10?
What do you mean 6 and a 10? On the percentile dice?
Yeah.
That's a 16, right?
Yeah.
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 Oh, okay. Yeah, I know I fell anyways because my with the other one was a 9 and a 8, so it's
Okay, so you failed. Okay, add 1 point of stress. So we got one fail over there on Drew. How did our other android do, Charles?
He failed. He got 86.
Oh, you actually failed. Okay, you gain a point of stress. So increase your stress by 1. Should be up to 3 now. And you're going to have a panic check as well. We'll get back to you in a second. How about you, Merrick? How did Deke do on his fear save?
I failed.
You failed, so you gain a point of stress, and you're going to have a panic check. And Ray, you failed as well, yeah?
Yep.
So everybody failed except for Giles. Okay, so you add a point of stress as well. Everybody failed, adds a point of stress. And now we're going to do what's called a panic check. So what you're going to do is everybody's going to roll 2d10, add them together, and you want to roll. Let me double check here if it's equal to or above, or let me double check. Panic check, make a stress check. You roll. Yeah, you want to roll over your current stress. So roll
Okay.
2d10, and you want to roll a number higher than whatever your current stress is at, like 3 or 4, depending on who you are. So I'll roll for you. Oh no, you can roll your own, Rob. What do you got for 2d10? And of course, Ronnie, you don't have to make this roll because your character didn't panic.
2d10, you said, right? I was changing my
Yeah,
stress
2d10.
level. Okay. 2d10 is got a 7
Okay, yeah,
and a
I'm sure.
7. No, excuse me, a 5 and a 7.
Okay, yeah, definitely you passed. You don't panic. So you can actually reduce your stress by 1 now.
Oh, cool. After I went there and did it.
That's all right. How about Drew? How'd you do on your roll? 2d10, please.
I rolled a 12.
Okay, yeah, you're fine. Deke,
11.
11. Yeah, you're fine.
Mhm.
And Ray?
I made it.
Okay, so each of you guys also reduces your stress by 1 because you
Cool.
did not panic. The other crew member walks right up to. How would that work? I was going to double check something here. Yeah, the other, the disemboweled guy who the grenade went right through and everything, walks right up and walks into Giles. Giles, make a body save as this ghost enters you. How'd you do?
34. 34, and my body is 40.
Yeah, then you're fine. So it attempts, you feel like kind of weird as it goes into you, as it attempts to basically possess you. You feel kind of cold, and then the feeling goes away.
Does he
Uh,
like pop back out or does he just disappear?
he just doesn't pop back out. You don't see him.
Hmm.
The other one also disappears now as well after acting. And then, yeah, basically you're out of combat essentially as the woman still continues to work away at the workstation. Well, obviously she's not a woman, but she's reading as a faint life sign, but she's got no heat signature. In fact, she's definitely colder than the room. Oops, that is not what I wanted to do. What was that? I lost my Zoom thing. Where did it go? I can't see anything anymore. Why? Dudes, where the fuck is my Zoom?
I can still hear you.
Yeah, like I can hear you guys too, but I seem to have lost the that's so bizarre. Where the fuck could it have gone? Is there anything I can do? Let's see. Actually, yeah, I can do this. Where's the button? Which one is it? Oh, it's this here. Yeah, click on this. There we go. No, that's not Zoom. That's OBS. Why is it when I click on Zoom, it shows me OBS? I think my Zoom or my computer is malfunctioning right now. Okay, well, hopefully I don't need Zoom. Don't type anything to me in chat because I can't see it.
All right, I want to
Carrying
make
on. So the
a
woman is still working away at the workstation.
I want to make a mathematics check and calculate the chance that these people are like in another dimension or something, and that their images are just here.
That let me think. How would that work? So you're trying to see if they are just some kind of like a
Like a
holographic transmission or something?
yeah, like a projection or something.
All right,
Holograph.
we'll call that. Let me look at the character sheet again. Not that one. This one. I'm just seeing if there's any skills that would apply to that. Not really. Okay, just give me a straight intellect roll.
All right. My intellect is booty. I passed 14 and I got a 33 intellect.
Nice. Okay, so you did pass. You don't think so, because if she was a hologram, she wouldn't appear as a cold spot.
All right, I'll relay that information to the rest of the crew, especially Dr. Rock.
Well, what the hell are they then? Ghosts? They're not ghosts.
Ghosts don't
What the
exist.
hell's going on in here?
Well, are they? They were coming at us or no? Were they attacking us?
Yeah, they seem to have been moving towards you, yes, but
Yeah,
one of
they
them
seem very
went
hostile to
into
me.
one of them went into your android, and the other one screamed and freaked you guys all out a bit, but then
Well, the one
disappeared.
that went into him, did it phase into him like a ghost would, or did it?
Yes,
And where is it now?
you don't know.
It went in him and disappeared.
And the other one
I'll scan
disappeared as
it.
well.
I'll scan the
Mr.
room.
Giles, do a self-diagnostics check immediately.
All right, I'll do so.
Compromised.
Do I see any viruses or malware or anything in my circuitry or hardware?
Give me another intellect roll. And let's add
Got
what would
15.
it be? Yeah, you can add computers to this.
Do I have computers?
Can I?
I
If
do
you
have
computers.
computers.
Yeah, plus 10%.
Yes, I passed.
Okay. Nope, everything seems to be functioning normally.
No, Dr. Rock. My circuitry seems to be fine.
Well, let me see. You two androids stay here. Marine, Drew, come with me. We're gonna step into the room. I'm gonna try to interact with one of them. If it tries to attack me, we'll get out. But I want to see if it reacts differently to living organisms.
By the way, Giles, next time, no grenades.
Okay, so you're approaching her, Ray?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
step out into the
with
hallway.
Drew coming in to cover me.
Okay. So she kind of raises her head and turns and looks at you. You see she's got brown hair and kind of like a bit of a perm, kind of like, or a light perm almost. It's not like a super tight curls, but a little longer than shoulder length. She is wearing a Somnus uniform as well. Let me just double check here. Yeah, and she's wearing a scientist basically uniform, and yeah, she looks up and looks at you as you approach her, and she stands up.
Yeah, and I address her formally, like I'm Dr. Ray Marston of the such and such ship. Who is your commanding officer?
And you see her mouth moving, but no sound comes out.
Are you in some kind of distress?
And she looks she shakes her head and looks frustrated. Not like she's answering you, but just like she's frustrated that she can't seem to communicate with you. And she steps forward and into you.
I try to step back.
Roll a body save.
By the way, can I try to read her lips?
I failed.
You failed? Okay, so she right into you. What'd you say,
Yeah.
Drew? Can you what?
Read lips, or try to.
Oh, I'm gonna say no, not right now, but yeah, like just because it's already passed and she's already entered into him. So, but next time
Now,
maybe.
when I saw her, she looked physical and everything.
Yeah, yeah, she looked
And
physical, but
up to the point that she touches me or goes into me, did I feel her
oh
touching
yeah,
me?
you feel the cold as she does so.
And what do I feel now that she's in me?
Well, right now you're possessed. So,
Oh.
so Ray turns and looks at you, Drew. And he says, let me double check here. Does he say something, or I get to take an action, right?
Kill.
Oh, here's what I'm looking for. He says, the field generator in the engine room. Use it to affect the specters. Was there anything else I would say? And then, points at a screen on the workstation where you see the same map of the ship like you have right there. And he points to kind of that big black space between the cryo sleep and the engine room, right of the cargo hold. And then you come back to your senses and you don't see any sign of the woman. You have no recollection of the past 10 seconds. You don't know what you just said or did.
Oh, what the hell just happened? Drew.
I don't really know what's going on here, sir, but that woman just went into you and
What?
yeah.
Give me a
What
sanity
was he
save.
pointing at?
Give me a sanity save, Ray.
Sanity.
Mm-hmm.
Made it.
Made
Double.
it.
I got double twos.
You got
22.
double twos. Okay. Very good. So you passed the shit out of that sanity save. And you know what? Since you rolled 22 on your sanity save, I'll let you heal 1 stress. So your stress goes down by 1 more.
Back to minimum.
Okay.
So I'm always stressed out at 2. Everybody's always got 2 stress at
No,
all.
technically your minimum would be 0, but you start with 2.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go up to Dr. Rock and I'm gonna say, yeah, you said the following, and then I'll play back his voice, but
Oh yeah.
my lips move.
So your lips move, but his voice comes out and says,
Yeah.
says, I can't remember exactly what it said, but basically, get the field generator from the engine room to affect the specters, and then and then
Okay.
pointed to that map, right to the
Would you like
center
to
of it, where there's a.
Would you like to hear it again, Dr. Rock?
No, thank you.
Very
Uh,
well.
I look around. Is that woman gone now?
Yeah,
Okay.
you guys are
All right,
alone now in the science lab. Those of you who are in,
gentlemen,
the
we
others
need to
are out
make
in the
the
hallway.
engine room.
All right, I'll take point again, and then I'll start heading to the engine room as Dr. Rock ordered.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stay next to the doctor this time, and as we walk, he's gonna put his hand on the doctor's neck and he's gonna be like, "Are you feeling all right?"
Yeah, I feel fine.
Okay. So the 5 of you progress back into the hall and start walking towards the engine room. When you get
Yeah.
to the engine room, the airlock door is locked.
Uh, can I use computers to open it?
Roll a d10 for me first.
We should bring up the hacker, Dr. Rock.
7.
7.
Actor D.
Okay, cool. No problem. So yeah, so
Indeed.
you go up. You want to try to unlock the airlock. So let's call that.
I just have computers. I don't have hacking, but
Okay, so just let's do a straight. Yeah, we'll call it a contested intellect roll. I'll let you go intellect plus your computers. Let's let you use computers. And let me see, what am I rolling for him? Ah, yes. Okay, cool. All right, what'd you get?
96.
So you failed.
Yeah.
So you're typing away, and who's at the back?
Who's the hacker?
Who is at the back? I think that was Charles, right?
That would be the hacker.
Charles,
Charles is the hacker.
give me a fear save, Charles. This is for a surprise purpose, not for an actual fear check. It's a surprise check. Roll your fear save.
What's the Teamsters specialties?
Well, I was gonna get ready to go up there and unlock the door, but you started pounding away at that keyboard like you knew what you were doing. So I figured I'd let you have at it.
How'd you roll,
We're-
Rob, on your fear save? You there, buddy?
I missed
Oh,
it. Yeah,
oh, you
I was
failed?
trying to get. I think so. I'm trying to get to my character sheet to see where it
Your
was.
fear save is 85. You're an android.
Oh, okay. He made it then. He's got
Cool.
65. 56.
So
Yeah.
you feel kind of like a cold breeze behind you, almost like a sensation of cold. You turn around, and you see a rotted Teamster corpse walking towards you. Now, roll a speed check to see if you go before or after him. Your speed is 19. You're not very fast, Charles.
Oh, the 24, so I missed. Right.
You miss? Okay, so he goes first.
Yeah.
Give me a body save, please, as he steps forward, and he also, this rotted zombie-looking Teamster, like basically just enters into you, like a ghost.
That didn't make that.
Your
So
your body is 40.
Charles, report.
So,
Am I able to?
what'd you roll on your fear save, or sorry, your body save?
That was it. That's a B100, right?
Yes, percentile.
Yeah, that's right. That 83.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
it's
become
bad.
possessed. So you're calling out to Charles Ray to come up and try to hack this door, yeah?
Well, when I see him get possessed, I tell him,
Okay.
I'll report. Is it you? Self-diagnose.
Right, so you guys all basically turn to see what the hell's going on with Charles. You just briefly see this ghost enter into him. What weapon do you have on you, Charles? You have a Vibe Shetty, right?
Right, Chevy. Yep.
That's in your hand,
Holy
I
shit.
presume, yeah? Which weapon is in your hand?
Yeah, I guess that would be it. Yeah.
Vibe Shetty? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'll pick randomly. Okay. So Charles turns and steps forward and attacks Giles. Giles, make a body save. No, sorry, an armor save. Armor save. And I'll roll for you, Charles. For your your combat's not good. Okay. So he swings his Vibe Shetty at Giles. How'd you do on your armor save? Roddy?
Combat mode.
Oh, I failed. Sorry, I was muted.
Okay.
Is
you
this
failed.
technically a hate crime? Robot on robot action?
Robot on robot or android on android crime. Yeah, he failed as well. So you both fail. So he swings his Vibe Shetty at you, but
Like
you're
trying
able
to catch him.
you're able to dodge it well enough.
I'm gonna catch him by the wrist and like try and like hold him
Well,
steady.
roll a combat roll, and let's see. I'll roll his. Yeah, I'll roll his armor
22.
save to try to.
I passed.
Okay, yep. 22 is a critical success, in fact.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
So yeah, you grab his arm and he drops the Vibe Shetty, and then all of a sudden you're no longer possessed, Charles. And you realize, that your Vibe Shetty is on the ground. Giles is holding your wrist. You don't remember what happened in the last round. You just remember the ghost entering into you, and then now here you are.
Giles, what happened?
Seems you malfunctioned, Charles. I suggest you self-destruct immediately.
I would like you all now to make another fear save, since you've now seen the ghost possess him, and then he tried to attack one of your
We
own.
can possess androids. Oh my god.
Yeah, they have biological components, so I'm going to say they can be possessed.
Is this a fear or sanity?
This is fear.
Failed.
Okay.
I also failed. I got
Failed. Increase your stress by 1.
I got
I
100. Is
failed.
that really
You
bad?
got 100.
Yeah.
Increase your stress by 2, please.
Ooh,
I
very
thought
bad.
100 was a critical success.
Oh wait, you rolled 100. Sorry, that is a critical success. Reduce your stress by 1. I apologize. Sorry,
I
Thank
do
you.
it.
I forgot.
I got a 1.
Wow, your stress is all the way down to 1. You're feeling good, Giles. You're feeling pretty good.
Yeah, pretty damn good.
Okay. Anybody else fail?
Are you sure about that?
What?
I failed.
That it was a
Double,
critical success.
double 0 is a
I
critical
thought
success
the
because double 9 is a critical failure, always.
Oh, I gotcha. Awesome. Very
Yep.
cool. Okay.
Would you roll?
Charles made it.
Okay, cool.
Charles
So
made it.
Charles, your stress doesn't go up. If you make a critical success, let me know because then your stress will actually go down by 1. But Drew, you failed or passed?
I failed. I'm pretty
You
sure
failed.
I'm gonna keep failing.
Okay, so your stress goes up by 1. Now, what do you guys do?
Charles,
Engine room.
please unlock the engine room.
Yes. Whichever one of you.
Charles, you
Will
want to
do.
try to hack the airlock door on the engine room?
What are Charles's specialties versus like Deke's specialties?
Charles is a hacker.
Hot hacker. Okay. And what
Mhm.
Deke? What are you good at?
Oh, I am a good pilot,
Okay.
mechanical repair, engineering, astrogation. I do a
Mhm.
lot of stuff.
Yeah.
All right. You're my number 2. Charles, hack the door. If you're online again,
I think we should try to stay somewhat distant from each other in case this happens again.
just be on the alert. Uh,
Yeah.
Marine and Mr. Goodman.
Okay,
You on
Charles. So you want to roll a percentile? You're going to be doing your intellect plus hacking. So that's going to be your target number is 62. You want to get 62 or lower.
You rolled a 23.
23. Nice. So he goes up. Doop, 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 doop. Light turns green. Airlock door slides open, and you can see into the engine room. You can see, looks like a fully functional engine room. The jump drive is actually set to jump in 2 hours.
Can we turn that off?
There is a mass of wires and components with a single big red button attached to the power plant.
A big
Oh
red.
shit!
This
I
is a job.
look around and take a step closer and pull out of my my torch, flick it on, and start shining it through all the mass to see what the hell this is.
Now wait a minute, Drew. What did I say when I was possessed to come here and look for what? What did they call it?
Field emitter.
Field
generator.
generator.
I'll replay that audio recording again.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah, he replays that audio recording again. Creepy, but
All I can say is if we can't get the device out, maybe we
Well,
should just blow this fucking ship.
can we can we turn off the automatic jump thing without interfering with the big red button or the field generator?
you can try to do so. Yes. Do you want to try to do so?
Yeah, I just want to shut down the automatic sequence so it
Okay.
doesn't jump.
You go up and try to do so, and you realize that the controls are being rerouted, and you cannot reprogram it from here.
Can I tell where they're being rerouted to?
You can with.
Have the engineer look at it. He'll know.
Yeah, I
think
start
it's-
looking at the whole contraption there to try to. I'm already trying to figure out what the heck this one thing is. All
Yeah.
the
So
wires and the
first of
button.
all, Ray, give me a just give me an intellect roll.
Made it.
Made it. So you can't tell where exactly they're rerouted to, but you can determine it could be. It's probably the bridge would make the most sense.
All right. Well, I'll say that out loud and then just let Deke do his
Yeah,
thing.
Deke, you can give me a. What skills do you have? Heavy machinery,
I
engineering.
have mechanical repair, piloting, engineering, and astrogation.
Okay. Well, you can give me.
Astrogation leads to hyperspace.
Yeah,
just so
you can
know.
give me an engineering roll. So it's going to be your. Mm, it could be your speed or your intellect. Which one's better?
Oh, speed is way better.
Yeah, give me your speed plus 15.
And I want to roll. How does this work? I just want to get the highest number.
You want to roll percentiles, and you want to roll
Okay.
equal to or under your skill.
Ah, okay.
This is not an opposed roll. So,
So I take my skill plus 15 and try to roll under it.
yeah,
Or
your
my
speed plus 15.
plus 15.
Mhm.
Got it. I rolled 32. My speed's 57.
Okay. Yep. So, yeah, you're able to figure it out. This must be the field generator.
Mhm.
It looks like
Yep.
when you push this this red button, it will emit some kind of a field. You won't know what it does exactly until you do it, but and you can definitely detach it from the power plant here and carry it around. You think it will probably last. You would guess it's probably got multiple hours worth of energy
Okay.
stored. So
it's basically something that we can just carry around with us, and it creates like a localized energy field.
only when you press the button.
Can I determine how long that energy field will last?
Um. Yeah. I'd say you rolled. If you spend enough time kind of studying it, you rolled well enough on your check. It looks like
Yeah, it was a 32 under.
it looks like it will emit
70.
a 3 square meter field. Should emit a field up to about 3 square meters, and it will take anywhere from 10 seconds to maybe 10 to 50 seconds to recharge after use.
Okay. Does it say how long it lasts while it's up? Or
You're
does it
pretty
say?
sure
Can
it's
I
gonna
figure out?
yeah, it'd be about 10 seconds.
Okay, so okay.
It gives you
So
a
yeah,
round basically.
all right, and how hard it's gonna, and I'm able to pop it off too while I'm doing
Yep,
this.
you're able to detach it from the
All
power
right.
plant,
Okay.
safely. This is what you do.
Right. So
You're an
I
engineer
walk over
guy.
there and I look at it for a little bit, pull out a pair of wire snippers and go snip snap. Pull out a
Mhm.
spanner, unscrew three things, pop it off, and say, "All right, so this is what we need." And I explain all that. It creates a field, a few meters square, and lasts for about 10 to 15 seconds, and takes about a minute to recharge.
Jose, roll a
More or
d10
less.
for me, please.
Wait a minute. The recording says something about it would help us with the specters.
Maybe it stabilizes their fields or something and draws them fully into this
Roll a
dimension. Maybe they're
7.
just slightly off phase.
So like if we get surrounded by some, we could hit the button and see what happens.
And then shoot them.
So as you're standing here discussing this, you see that rotted Teamster corpse reappear. And it steps forward and touches Drew. Drew, you take 5 points of cold damage.
Wow.
Son of a bitch. How many? 10 or 5?
5 points of cold damage. Now everybody roll speed checks.
Oh yeah. So what just happened? A ghost just appeared as I was explaining?
It's that rotten Teamster corpse again, ghost, that just went up and touched your marine, and he kind of yelped out in pain a bit. And who passed their fear save for surprise?
Oh. Oh yeah. Oh well shit. Oh yeah. Nice. So
I really hate this disadvantage shit on fear.
Right, me too.
Oh, that wouldn't count for surprise, would it? Yeah, it would. Makes sense. Yep. Okay. So
Right, because
so who
if it's for
passed?
surprise, it makes it like you're complacent because
Mhm.
androids will see it first. What do I care?
Who passed? Was it just Deke?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I rolled a 25 and then I rolled double zeros.
I rolled
Nice.
a
It's a shame.
98.
Nice. So the 25 is what counts. So you don't get to
Right.
reduce your stress, but
So we were doing a fear, right?
fear save, yeah, that's right. And
Yeah,
you
I
don't
made it.
have disadvantage, right? So you passed. Giles, you failed.
I passed.
Oh, you passed. Okay. Drew, you passed as well with disadvantage.
No, I got a 98.
Oh, you failed. Okay, cool. So okay, so Giles, Deke, and Charles, you all get to act before the ghost acts again. What do you want to do?
Fail, you get a stress point.
Say again?
We failed fear, we get a stress point.
No, because this was just a surprise test,
Okay.
a surprise check.
I'm gonna press that
Oh,
big.
as soon as the ghost appears, I'm holding the button thing. I slap my hand down at it. Pop!
Yeah,
Bam.
that's
Okay,
what I
you
was gonna
slap
do.
your hand down on the button, and this
Mm-hmm.
field. You guys see this like wave of energy shoot out about 3 square meters from his location. What's 3 meters? That's like 9.5 feet. And the ghost seems to actually become even more solid. Actually, now it just looks like a zombie standing there. Doesn't look very
Shoot.
spectral like at all. Who else wants to go? Charles?
I
Giles?
will, I will roll to the side to the left, and then I will immediately open fire on the
Excellent.
corpse.
Roll your combat. Ooh.
22 and a double that crit or something.
Where's the stats for these things? Does it not give me the
So
stats
that's a
for
good
them?
roll.
Giles is putting in work this mission. I
Yeah,
should
you
get a
rolled a
bonus.
22. Yeah, that's a critical hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you blast it. Prap. Um,
They'll get you the super
and it
viscosity
immediately
oil.
fades away.
I just kind of keep my hand pressed down and look
Like,
around for any more other ghosts, and then let go and just immediately look over at the timer and just start timing, watching to see
It
how much time
recharges in
passes.
30 seconds.
Okay.
Let's before we leave, maybe we should make our way to the bridge. Or do they want the ship back too? Like, if we can get the ship and take it back, or do they just want the device?
They wanted you to investigate the ship, find out what you could find out. They didn't
Okay.
even know about the device. The ghost is the only one that told you about the device. The ghost of the woman back in the
What may have
science lab.
known from back in the day, their records that they were experimenting with that, and that's why the ship disappeared. Didn't we know that part?
No, you don't know. Well, they were supposedly using some kind of an experimental jump drive, right? This was attached to the power plant.
Oh, so this isn't the jump drive. Let's search this engine room because that thing pointed toward the black spot on the map.
Maybe we should check the cargo hold for treasure or loot.
Well, let's search the engine room for any other ways into that black area, and then we'll search the cargo area.
Okay. You
Very
guys
well,
spent some
Dr.
time
Rock.
searching the engine room, and after a few minutes, nothing. You turn up nothing.
All right, on to the cargo.
So you go
All right.
over to
I'll take point again.
the door from the engine room.
Kind
It
of like
opens up.
fiddle with the back of that button thing and attach it to my harness on my vac suit,
Cool.
so I can just kind of go up and slap my chest to turn it on.
Nice. Very good.
I
As
just
you
want to be on the rear this time.
Okay, you're gonna be in the back. Giles is on point.
Yep.
So Giles, as you approach the airlock to exit the engine room in the direction of the cargo hold, it opens again as you approach it. You get up to the cargo hold. I would like, first of all, roll a D10 for me there, Mark. 2. Okay, very good. So yeah, Giles, you're on point. You walk up to the cargo hold, and again the airlock. This one is locked. What do you want to do?
I'll call out to Charles to open the door.
Charles, want to roll a percentile for me? I presume you're going to do the hacking thing again. Hacking plus intellect.
He's not my boss.
Well,
He is
sure.
actually. Oh no, he's not. Giles isn't.
No, Giles is. Yes.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So you want me to hack it? Is that what you're saying, Giles? Giles?
Indeed.
Yes, Mr. Charles, please hack it.
Yeah,
Plug
62
in and hack it.
percent. What'd you roll?
Seven, so I'm sure he made it.
Oh yes. Beep 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 beep. Door opens. And cold air blasts out and hits you all. It's freezing cold in the cargo hold. Everybody gains 1 stress.
Even robots.
Everybody gains 1 stress. Even robots. And I gotta roll something here. So get that.
Your junks are freezing.
There are 2 ghostly figures in here. One of which looks like a melting military personnel.
Right.
And the other
Just avoid them.
The other one you saw before, and looks to be a that shadowy crew person in the Somnus, a male crew person in the Somnus uniform. So everybody make fear saves for surprise, please.
Pass.
Okay.
Passed also.
Okay.
Don't forget, I strapped that
Fails.
big button to my chest.
Yep. That's right. Okay. So who wants to go first that passed?
I'll
Think-
go. I was right there by the door.
Do
hacking
we
it
get
right
a
now.
stress if we fail?
Sorry, it's not called. It's actually I'm fucking this up. I'm screwing up the rules, but that's okay. We'll just keep going. It's great. I just realized you're supposed to roll for surprise, and then if you fail, that means you don't get to act in the first round at all. But I forgot about that, so we'll do that from now on. So anybody who failed doesn't get an action this round. Right.
Should press that
Oh
button.
wait, no. Sorry, that's a fear save, right? Is that what I had you guys roll? Fear saves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody who failed doesn't get an action this round, right? Excellent. So who passed? Everybody who passed can make a speed check. Then if you pass that speed check, you get to go before the ghosts. If you fail that speed check, you go after the ghosts.
Interesting count.
Just screwing that up.
I made it.
I failed.
Is that it? Nobody else passed?
Yep.
Okay. So, yeah, in the case of a surprise check, when you fail the save, the fear save. Yeah, okay, that's right. So who failed? That was Ray, Drew,
Okay.
and Deke, yeah? All 3 of you who failed the surprise roll gain 1 point of stress. What's your action, Charles?
Another
or
point?
Giles? You guys. Oh, no, it's Charles. Charles is the only one who rolled first. Your action, Charles. Yep, add another point of stress.
Damn.
How high can stress go?
High, I guess.
It has no limit.
Remember, you rolled 2d10, so.
So 20 is going to be pretty bad.
Yep.
Rob, are you taking an action?
Yeah. And you said the door opened, right?
Oh, the door is open. Yes.
Yeah. I will walk through the door.
Yeah. I mean, you see the 2 ghosts in there that I described.
Okay.
They are coming in your direction.
Okay. Then I'm going. As they walk toward me, can I walk backwards? Like to lead them?
You can try. Yeah, they might still
Okay.
catch you.
Okay. I'll try.
Okay, so you see them coming towards you, and you just kind of start to step back, Grant.
Yep.
Now let's see. The 2 of them get actions. So this one. What did I roll there? Ah, yes, here. The melting military-looking guy walks over and picks up a large crate and hurls it at you, Charles.
Hmm.
So give me an armor save, please.
I rolled a 7. And my armor save is
You rolled a 7, a 0.7?
25. Yeah.
Okay, you dodge it.
Yep.
You managed to avoid getting hit by it. As this crate comes flying out and misses you narrowly. The other one walks up to Giles. Giles, make a body save as it tries to possess you. Giles,
All right, I failed.
you failed. Okay. What weapon do you have in hand? It's SMG.
Yep.
Shit.
Excellent. And you haven't taken your action yet this round, right?
Nope.
Excellent. So I will randomly pick a target.
Come on, Dr. Rock.
Okay. So you turn and fire your submachine gun at Deke. Deke, make an armor save versus your combat roll. Ronnie, if you want to roll that for me.
Sure. Pass. 17.
17. Okay. What'd
See
you roll on
here.
your armor save?
I have the vac suit on, so that gives me 7% more.
That's right. Yep. Actually gives you plus 7%.
Passed. Rolled a 13.
13. He rolled a 17, which is higher, so he still hits you. Roll damage, Ronnie, on your submachine gun, please.
Oh, you want to get as high as you can without going over?
Exactly. That's how the contested rolls work. Now, had you made an extreme,
cool.
had you rolled an 11, you actually would have won because that's a critical success.
That's
Do you understand?
critical. Mhm.
Yeah. But
I can do that all the way up to 33.
so you do 4d10
24.
damage, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah, I did 24 points.
24
Oof.
points of damage you take there as an alarm starts going off on your vac suit saying that it will decompress in 10 seconds.
Well, it's not even closed, so.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, your vac suit is compromised anyway.
Right.
As he
Shit!
perforates you with bullets.
the-
Also, you took damage there, so you take a point of stress as well.
Oh, damn it.
All right.
When the androids get possessed, they go violent. When I got possessed, I offered there was useful information involved. Wonder if that has anything to do with anything.
Well, you had a nice ghost
Now,
possess you.
that
These
was
guys
the
have
end of
got
the surprise
assholes.
round, so now we go into normal combat. So everybody makes speed checks. Anybody who passes can go before the ghosts.
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, Ronnie, you make a body save.
All right. Fail.
Okay, so never mind. I'll be taking your action this round. Again, you're still possessed. All right. Anybody pass that speed check?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. What are you gonna do?
So how many ghosts are visible right now?
There are two. One of which is standing right here by the door near you guys. The other one is further into the cargo hold throwing things.
Mhm. I'll hit the button.
Sorry, the one that's next to you actually is technically possessing Ronnie. Okay, you hit the button. Boom. Actually, you hit the button,
Mhm.
and the ghost pops out of Giles,
Nice.
and is now standing right kind of in front of him, face to face, like with a kind of, it's a bit of a surprise. So you will get to take an action this round. But I'm going to say you go after the ghost because, you were possessed at the beginning of the round. So, anybody else pass that speed test?
Nope.
No? Okay. Ghost action. This ghost is going to reach out to touch you. Yeah, he reaches out to touch you, Deke. So make an armor save, please.
I rolled a 23 under 42.
Okay, so you managed to dodge, no problem.
Ooh.
The other one hurls another crate at you as well, Deke. They're picking on you. They must know you have the field generator. Roll another armor save as a crate comes hurling out of the cargo hold at you. Deke.
I'm sorry. I have to make that. Okay.
Armor save.
Sorry,
Yep.
I didn't hear that. Yep, 23 again.
Okay, good. I rolled a 9, so you win, and you dodged the that crate. Okay, now everybody else gets to go that hasn't acted.
Damn.
All right,
I
I will light up the one that possessed me.
Okay. So this is the 4th shot from your submachine gun.
Yes.
Cool.
And
Roll
I
it.
got a 25.
Okay. Yeah, you blast it and it disappears.
But he was possessed or it got out of you.
It popped out of
Yeah.
him when the field generator went off.
Hold on. Sorry.
Mhm.
Pay attention. All right. I got a turn.
Mhm.
I think I'm going to shoot the flare gun again at the one deeper in the room.
Okay. Roll your attack.
That combat.
Yep.
I failed.
Okay. Yep. Your flare just kind of bounces into the room, doesn't hit the ghost, but who else has yet to take a turn? I think it's
Do
Drew.
we roll to hit or whatnot?
What are you doing?
When you shoot, how do you know if you hit or not?
As I explained, you would roll your combat, and I would roll an opposed roll. Whoever rolls highest while not failing succeeds.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. I would like to shoot at one of them.
Okay. Do you have firearm skill?
I got firearm and military training.
Right. So you can add 15 to your combat. What's your combat?
Ooh. Plus I get a 1. So
What?
so
Oh, you rolled a 1?
no, plus I get a 1, right? Because
You get a 1. What are you talking about, a 1?
under health I got hits plus 1.
No,
being
ignore
Marine.
that. I told you we're
Okay.
not using hits. Yeah.
Okay, so it would be my combat would be 39 plus 15.
So it's 54. Give me a roll. What weapon are you using?
SMG.
SMG. So you're firing. This is the first shot you fired, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just keep track of that because you get 5 shots before you
Okay,
get
I rolled a 45.
45. Okay. Yeah, your bullets go right through it. No effect.
Damn it. That sucks because I had re-rolled. I rolled the damage and it was gonna be 28.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Who else has not acted? I think Charles, right?
So, is he ahead of everybody else? Because he was going into that room first?
Who's you?
One of the first?
No, because you backed back out into the hallway. So.
Okay, so I'm backed out in the hallway.
Mhm.
Where are the ghosts related to me?
There's only one ghost, and it's in the cargo hold. It's the one that keeps picking up and hurling crates and stuff at you guys.
And what's Deek doing right now? What's his Deek? What's his?
So I just skipped back from a ghost that tried to grab me and then dodged the other way because a crate came flying out of nowhere. So I am just kind of off to the side a little bit, freaking out.
How far is he away from me?
Who? The ghost?
No, Deek.
I don't know. Very close.
Okay. Well, can he hear me? I'm sure he can
Oh
probably
yeah,
Of
hear
course you can. Yeah.
me. Okay, can you hit the button and get rid of that ghost in there?
I already did. It doesn't destroy them. It just makes them
Well,
hard. Able to be hit.
also, remember it only has like a 9.5-foot range. Sorry, that's
I thought it
square
was-
meter actually, isn't it? So yeah,
I thought it was
Hey.
3 meters. Yeah, range.
Couple minutes to
three
recharge.
3 meters is about 9.5 feet.
Right. So so that's 18-foot diameter.
Were they after?
Me at the center.
Were they out of that range then? Whenever you tried it and it didn't work.
Oh no! I hit the button and it popped the ghost out of the dock.
Okay.
So he's corporeal. I don't know about the one further.
It's
probably
recharging
not.
currently anyway. And you're running out of time. What are you gonna do, Charles?
Charles, he's gonna just stay where he's at, I guess.
Okay.
Kind of off to the
Next
side.
round. Everybody roll speed. Whoever passes gets to go before the specter.
Made it.
I made it.
I failed.
Okay.
Made it.
The device is still charging. I should keep I'm gonna grab a die to use as a counter for that. You use it last round, right? If I recall correctly.
The
Yeah.
button,
Yeah.
it only lasts for 1 round. I thought it was 2 rounds. I
No,
wasn't
it's
sure
only,
how long.
only lasts for 1 round. Yep. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
So I'll
I
just
went
keep
off
track.
last round. Right.
Got it. Okay, cool. I'm just keep track of how long it'll take to recharge. Got it.
Mhm.
Okay, so what
Yeah,
do
I'm
you do?
listening to the slow whine of the capacitor that I tuned so we could hear better.
Who's acting?
Oh, I can go.
If you
I can
pass your speed, yep, go for it. What do you want to do?
So that one ghost that is still close to me who touched me, right? Or tried to. I'm gonna swipe at him with my hand welder.
That one's gone
Oh.
because after you push the buttons, Drew blasted, I think, with his SMG,
Mm.
and it
I
disappeared.
don't want to.
Or maybe
So
it
I
was
will
maybe it
just.
was Giles. I can't remember which one. One of them blasted it. Oh, it was Giles actually blasted it. Yeah.
All right. So I'll take the action. I'll do is I'll just back out of the door and put the bulkhead between me and Mr. McTossey and wait for that thing to recharge.
Okay, so you're basically taking cover. What about you, Ray?
Do we know that when throwing stuff was out of range, or do we not know that?
Oh, you know that for sure. And plus,
Okay.
you've seen the bullets go right through it and have no effect.
I'll just reload my flare gun.
Okay, mark off your ammo clip. You did buy ammo clips, right?
Yeah, now it's gone.
Okay,
I guess
cool.
it,
So you
reload.
reload your flare gun, no problem. And that's it. So then the ghost goes. So,
I wanted
oh,
to
you
shoot
passed?
at it.
Did you pass
Yeah.
your speed safe? Yeah, go ahead then. Fire.
I got on my combat at 12.
Okay. Yep. Again, your bullets go right through it. Have no effect on it.
Damn it.
It hurls a crate at you. Go ahead and roll an armor save. Drew.
I'm pretty sure I failed. I got 87.
Okay. You're going to take 11 points of damage as a crate smashes into you. This is a heavy ass crate.
How long does it take for that thing to recharge?
D5 rounds, I think. The ghost is now acted, so everybody else can take a turn that hasn't acted yet. I think that would be the two androids, Charles and Giles.
It doesn't look corporeal like the.
Not fully, no.
Okay. Damn. I guess I'll just.
Get into
Who's near me?
Everybody.
Or
You're
I'll
all
just stand
standing
in
out there
front
in the
of.
hallway.
I'll stand in front of a human and kind of like shield them, I guess.
Oh, okay. Well, the tech, the Teamster, Deke, is taking kind of cover behind the bulkhead, so you can protect either Ray or Drew. You probably don't want to protect Drew because he's got a submachine gun and he's been firing, right? So
Yeah, I'll protect Ray.
you kind of step in front of Ray. Got it. That's your mission anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Charles?
So that thing keeps throwing
Yeah, he's just throwing
boxes.
crates.
Yeah. He's not running out of crates though, huh? And it doesn't.
Oh,
It
he's in
only
the
takes.
cargo hold. There's tons of them.
Okay, so he can pick one up and throw it in one turn, then, right? Okay. And how many feet am I away from him? I know it's
I don't know, like
30 feet, 50 feet.
maybe, yeah, something like that. Let's say about 45 feet. That's what, about 15 meters.
Okay, I'm assuming he can see where I'm at.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go, hey, 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 and like wave my hands and make lots of noise to him. And
Mhm.
as soon as I see that box in his hands, out of his hands, dropping to the floor.
You drop what to the floor? Oh, you're dropping to the
I'll
floor?
drop myself to the floor.
Okay.
So that way, if he throws it, hopefully it won't just drop down on me. But
Okay, we'll see. Yep, no problem.
yeah, trying to.
Next round, everybody make a fear save for initiative. Not fear save, sorry, a speed test, speed check. Sorry.
Nice.
And everybody who passed can take an action now.
I'm going to move into the room and try to maneuver behind him into a
Sure,
flanking.
try to take some cover.
Yeah.
Cool. You can do that. Behind some other crates. Okay. Anybody else pass?
Yep.
Yeah, I passed.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna
The generator is still charging.
my I have a crowbar. I'm gonna try and like throw it at it at the ghost.
Okay. Yeah, roll combat.
Old iron.
Yeah. Pass.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. You hurl it and it goes right through the ghost.
Yeah.
You hear it clang on the floor behind it somewhere.
It's not like the old legends.
Mm. Anybody else passed? That's it. Yeah.
Yes, but I
Oh no,
really
you
don't
passed.
have a weapon I trust to
Okay.
use at this
Okay.
moment.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna be like holding the button and getting ready to charge that thing
As soon as
after
possible.
the capacitor stops. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Starting up.
Cool. So then the ghost gets to act. It's gonna hurl its crate at Charles. Charles, go ahead and roll an armor save. I'll let you roll it with advantage. So roll twice and take the best result.
Rolled a 19,
A 19, and what's your other roll?
87.
Okay, so the 19 is your better one. Got it. Yeah, it hurls the crate. You drop to the ground. The crate goes right just over you and crashes down. You hear it bouncing down the hallway kind of behind you heavily. You hear shit banging around inside.
But I can't do anything else. That's just my movement and everything, right?
Yeah. That was your action from last round, actually. But
Okay.
okay, so now it's for everybody who failed the speed save gets to go. So who's that this round? I think the only people who acted were Deke and Drew, right? Was it?
I went
Yeah.
first.
Oh, you went first, moving into the room. Okay.
I didn't act it this time.
Say again.
I failed the speed check this time.
Right. Yes. Okay. Gotcha. So it's your turn now.
So there was a device that was counting down, was it?
It's recharging.
Can I try to pull it out?
It's the device that Deke has strapped to his chest. It's the field generator you guys took from the engine room. What do you want to do? You want to pull it off of his
Gotcha.
chest?
No, I'm not messing with that. Never mind. I didn't know it was in his chest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's what action I'll give. I'll just say recharging on my
Okay.
turn.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know.
I think what I'll do is I'll get closer to Deke since who is Giles covering, Deke or the doctor?
Giles is covering the doctor.
Okay, I'll cover Deke then.
Okay. Got it. Anybody else still have an action yet that didn't go this round? Anybody that failed the
Was
speed
my
test?
was my falling down part of my
No, that was
action?
last round. That was last round.
Okay. So I'm going to get up and do the same thing again.
Okay. Got it. You get up and say, hey, over here, and drop back down
Yeah.
again as soon as he throws it.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay.
So this time I'm going to roll. I'm going to roll. As I fall down on the floor, I'm going to roll to the right or left.
Okay.
Because he might be smart enough to throw it at the floor.
Got it. No problem. That's everybody, yeah? Next round, make speed checks again. Device is still charging.
Darn it.
Failed.
I passed.
Okay. So
Yeah, 99.
You call out
fell.
still charging. You rolled a 99.
Yep.
All right, so you only get like half as much action basically this round.
I rolled a 1. Does that make anything?
So you can attack or move, but you can't do both this round. Giles, you rolled a 1. Nope, that's just a regular. That's a success. Means you get to go before the bad guy. So it's your action now again. So you're still going woohoo. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Anybody else passed?
I did, but I can't do anything really.
Just call out still charging. Damn it.
Still charging and
Yeah.
just holding my thinger at the ready.
Got it. Okay. Ghost
Hand
hurls
torch.
crate again.
And cutter, that is.
This time it hurls it at Ray, who's inside there trying to kind of slip around and get to it. So, Ray, you get to make your armor save at advantage because you have cover. Okay? Wow.
I still failed.
Okay, I failed as well. So basically, it hurls it at you, and it smashes the crate that you were hiding behind. The two crates both break apart. So you're no longer covered, but the the open crates, you can see actually these crates seem to be full of I'm looking at the wrong fucking room. Cargo hold. Here we go. The crates seem to be full of very expensive, like cryo sleep supplies, components and stuff, right?
Cool.
Okay, now everybody who failed gets to go. So I guess that includes you, Ray.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just take cover again behind some other crates
Okay, you run over, take cover behind another crate. Okay.
for that thing to recharge.
Charles already went. Giles, what do you want to do?
I'll aim and get ready for the
Okay. You
thing to go off.
spend a turn aiming.
Yeah.
Okay. And what about you, Drew?
Well, Drew's gonna look at everybody and do we need to be in this room? We got what we needed from it, right?
You didn't get anything out of the cargo hold.
No, we wanted to search it, and these things were.
Yeah. I guess I would just keep covering D because the thing is like I
Okay.
can't really hit the ghost.
Gotcha. Okay. So that's it for this round, right? We go to the next round. The device is fully charged. Everyone make speed checks.
Failed.
Failed.
Also failed.
Failed.
Well,
Wow, everybody failed. Okay, Ghost goes first. Let me see here. This time, it's throwing it at Deke. Deke, make your armor save at advantage.
So I roll 2 and then take the better.
Mm-hmm.
And I want as close to the score, but without going over.
Yeah.
Got it.
Unless you get a crit.
I rolled a 35.
A 35, is that a success or a fail?
It is. I get 42.
Excellent.
My vac suit.
Very good. Who's covering you? That was Drew, right? Drew, make an armor save.
question: do I get any extra armor from my thing or
From what thing?
Oh,
the armor from the extermination
is it the what's it
standard
called?
battle dress?
Oh yeah, that's the gives you plus 10% to your armor. Mm-hmm.
Damn, I did not know
Yep,
that.
plus 10% bonus. Yep.
Okay, let me roll there. Oh, cool.
Who
I
all's
got
wearing
25.
who all's wearing suits anyway? Actually, I don't remember anybody
Got a
describing
vac.
any suits. Vac suits, you get disadvantage on all speed tests in a vac suit.
What?
Really?
I believe so. Let me double
Doesn't
check.
matter. I
Make
keep
sure I'm right about
failing
that,
my
but
speed
Doesn't
suit.
say anything about that.
I
Just
could be
says,
mistaken.
yeah, it says allows for movement in space without suffering penalties from oxygen or
Speed checks made in a
radiation.
vac suit are always disadvantage. Page
Dang.
Really?
15. Yep.
Oh well, I'll start rolling it with disadvantage
Yep.
from now on.
Sorry, just realized that.
That
So,
means my +7.
would you roll, Drew? Sorry, what was your action?
I got
Oh, sorry,
25
your
of them.
you got a 25.
Yeah.
That was your best roll.
Oh,
Oh no, you don't
I
have
didn't
advantage. Yeah, you only have one, so you rolled a 25. Unfortunately, you still get hit because I have a 39. And you take 12 points of damage from this crate.
I thought
And
we were supposed to roll lower.
you also gain a point of stress. No, you want to roll higher, but still under your number.
Good.
Yep.
So how much damage I took?
12 more points and add another point of stress. Okay. Now it's all of your turns.
All right.
I'm guessing Deke is probably gonna go first since he's got the device.
And I probably have the highest speed, so
What's your speed?
57.
57. So let me double check here with the action thing.
24 feet, I think, and around them. Or meters, 24 meters, because it's half your speed in meters for a move action.
Right. Yep. So you can definitely move enough to get up to it.
All right, I say, it's ready. Get ready to fire. And I charge at the thing, and when I get close enough to it, I hit the button and just keep running past it.
Good job, Deke.
It's like, or no, just off to the side a little bit. I don't
Mhm.
want to be between it and the door.
Yeah, I get you. No
They
problem.
get in the field.
So
Once it seems like it's corporeal, I'll open
Mhm.
fire.
Go ahead.
You
Roll.
should be able to see the field faintly.
Pass.
Pass. Okay.
Yep.
You let loose another shot. Now your SMG is empty.
I have 2 clips of ammo though.
Good. So mark one off as you reload. And the ghost, the bullets seem to hit it and it disappears. Now you just have this big cargo hold. You see loads and loads of crates in here.
It's like cryo sleep, medical supplies.
They're cryosleep supplies, very expensive cryosleep
Suck it rich,
supplies.
boys.
All right, start packing it up.
Well, wait a minute. Search the
It's-
pool. We're looking for a secret entrance to that blackened area.
I bet you that's where the drive is at.
Yeah. That's what I'm
There was
thinking.
nothing in the engine room. I'm gonna go along that wall and start. I'll start by the door to the passage in, and then start walking along that right side wall where it goes down at an angle, and then down the side, trying to look for any kind of access port
Yeah.
Sure.
in there.
Same here.
Okay. You find that one of the crates. I keep losing my spot here. It's only a 2-page adventure. How do I keep losing my spot? One of the crates is actually a false door against the wall.
All right. Does it locked then? I guess.
It is not locked.
I'll call everyone's attention. I'll do like that one of those where you stick your fingers in your mouth and whistle real loud. Well, I can't really do it with the back suit, so I'll just do it as I've trained at the academy with my mouth dexterity. I don't know how to describe it. I whistle and call for everybody over. Oh, we got those local. I'll just
You
call
got
them
short
off
range
my
comms.
radio.
So yep.
Yeah, short range comms. Seen a sound from over here. It's like a fell store in one of the crates along the wall on the east side of the ship, or on the port side.
Copy.
And then I'll take my torch and like wave it over my head so they can find me easy.
Yeah.
All
No
right.
problem.
We should probably let that thing recharge before we go in there.
Oh, it's recharged by now.
Yeah, it's recharged now.
Giles,
Recharged while you were searching.
All right, Giles will turn on his infrared and he'll head into the darkness.
I will
Okay.
get a flashlight and a.
Ronnie,
My
roll a d10 for me,
goggles
Ronnie.
on too.
What'd you say,
3.
Mark?
I'm taking a flashlight and a vibro shetty.
Excellent.
I'm putting on my infrared goggles also, or turning them on at least.
Okay. So who's going in first? Giles, yeah?
Yeah.
Giles goes in. Who's behind him?
I'll be behind him because I've got the button.
You're
I'll
right
be
behind him.
In the back.
You guys will notice that the door at the south end of the cargo hold, if you want to call it that, opens, and a trank drone flies in. This is basically a flying drone that has a trank pistol basically on it.
If everybody gets in here real quick, we can push the crate back in the front and it won't see us.
Okay.
Quick.
Well, who's next in after?
I'm right there with Deke.
Okay, so you go in after Deke, leaving just Charles and Drew. Guys, you see the trank drone. It has noticed you and it is moving in your direction. What are you guys doing,
Drew would
Charles?
definitely.
It at the same time though, it's definitely within range and it's not firing or anything. It's just seems to be moving towards you.
All right. Well, I'll keep going into the room.
Yeah. Well, I want to find out what Charles and Drew are doing first because they haven't acted yet.
Okay.
Sorry. Are you guys
Drew's
just standing there?
Nah, Drew would be running in there too.
Okay, Drew goes in next. Charles.
I'll be right behind.
Okay.
Right behind Drew.
Yep. And you'll hear the drone kind of coming up behind you. And let me pop this up here real quick. Where is it? Map. That's not the one. There we go. Gotcha, kitty. I gotcha. All right. So you are making your way into the secret lab, Giles. And actually, why don't we take a quick bio?
Cool.
Because this will probably lead I'm guessing this will probably be the finale.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah. Giles doing all the work again.
I filled so many roles it wasn't even funny.
It happens. You know, it's tough, man. You know, you don't start off with very high stats or anything either. You know.
That's tough out there for puny humans.
All right, I'll have a quick cigarette and then we'll resume. Those androids, man, they really do mess with the fear, don't they? What
Yeah,
is
they do.
everybody's stress at anyway?
Mine's at 2.
2. I think Charles is. What's Charles at?
2, I believe.
Deke has a lot of stress though.
It's 2.
It's 2. All right. You took a. Oh no, you never got hit with the crates. That's right. You dodged it. That's right. Yeah. Cool. So you didn't
Yep.
take a point for that. You just took a point from entering into the really cold cargo hold. Got it. Yep. What about the others? I think I assume the humans are doing a bit worse when it comes to their stress levels. What do you think of the system itself so far, Ronnie, since it's the first time you ever played it?
I really like it.
Pretty simple, yeah?
Really. Yeah, it's very simple.
Did you take a look
I
at that
like.
cheat sheet that tells you how to basically how to play the game, or how the dice rolls work and all?
I downloaded the player's guide, so I was kind of reading through that a little bit.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, very cool. I like that it's like D100 based, I guess.
Yeah,
You don't need all these different kinds of die. It's just 2 die.
yeah. Just a couple of D10s, really all you need to play.
Yeah, that's cool. And I really like the android. You can do a lot of stuff with him.
Yeah, definitely. They look great.
I guess it's kind of like the balancing act.
What's Deke's stress at, Eric?
7.
Nice.
God dang, I have Green Day stuck in my head for some reason.
Which song?
I'm sorry.
The one that everybody knows, the big one. I forget what it's called.
And then something about Americans.
Oh no, the one that's like, do you have the time to listen to me whine?
Yeah.
About nothing and everything all at once. No, the melodramatic fool.
I used to
Yada.
listen to Green Day so fucking much in high school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I never got
I,
any of those bands when I was in high school.
I guess I
Nine
was.
Inch Nails and all that stuff. I was into
Yeah,
Pearl Jam. That was my jam.
my neighbor, we grew up listening to rap and everything, but he was really big into like Green Day. So listen to that. We're into like Limp Bizkit and shit too.
I hated Limp Bizkit, but for me it was like stupid pop punk, and it was thrash metal, and then it's like punk rock.
Hated pop punk. I like punk, but I'm not. I never liked Green Day because by the time I heard about them, it's obviously they were famous, and I just wasn't into that kind of that poppy punk. I didn't get it like radio
Yeah.
punk. You know, like punk shouldn't be played on the radio, really. I wouldn't think, unless it's a specifically a punk rock show or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a fucking punk gatekeeper. I don't know.
No, I mean, it's understandable.
You like what you like.
Another thing is my friend was like obsessed with Metallica, so I know like every dance song.
Yeah, Metallica's good. Well, the old Metallica. But my favorite punk band is Bad Religion.
Misfits.
Yeah, Misfits.
Yeah, I
Good.
like
Now that I
that.
think about it, Pearl Jam came later. In high school, I listened to a lot of Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I love Chili Peppers.
I liked.
Soundgarden.
That's the
Yeah,
first time I listened to
Soundgarden.
death metal. There's a band called Thanatos that I listened to for a while.
I'm pretty sure Pearl Jam's first record came out in '91.
Yeah, and I started liking them around '96 or so.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I probably got into that grunge shit in like '93 or '94.
The one grunge band I can never get into was fucking Nirvana.
My dad was into Hank Williams Jr. That's what I listened to growing up.
Had a lot of that, a lot of classic rock growing up.
Yeah, Leonard Skinner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if Leonard Skinner would make it nowadays. Waving the Confederate flag.
No, they definitely wouldn't.
Southern rock.
Yeah, I mean, I really liked Leonard Skinner myself. I grew up with him. Well, kind of, sort of.
Allman Brothers.
Yeah.
About some Willie Nelson.
I like Willie.
Johnny Cash.
Cash is classic.
That was my dad's favorite. He would play him all the time.
Yeah.
All the time when he was listening to something.
My mom was all into Journey. You know that band?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my mom was too. Yeah, big time. Was it Steve
Perry was.
Steve Perry?
Yeah,
That's right, Steve Perry.
Yeah. He came from Hanford, which is just where I used to live, actually. So that was a big deal. Oh, he's from Hanford, and people would see him at parties.
It had like these fucking spaceships on them, but the music was just like some soft rock.
Every time I think of Journey, I think of that show Supernatural.
Oh yeah, what songs on there?
I think Wheel in the Sky. If that's Journey.
Yeah, that's like when they were like their old shit when they were
one of
like
their best songs. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were good back then when they had that pianist from he was with Santana, and him and the guitarist were both with Santana, and then they left and did Journey, and then they got Steve Perry in there to sing, and then there was some, I guess, bitterness between some of the band members, so the pianist left, and he was really good. He was really good. If you start watching and looking at some of the videos back then, he played a lot.
You know, Lemmy from Motorhead, he was in a band called Hawkwind back in the day.
Yep.
And they did songs like based around Michael Moorcock characters, Eternal Champion and shit like that, Stormbringer and stuff.
Cool.
Right. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm fucking cold. I'm gonna keep my coat on for a minute. I'm freezing. All right. As you come into the secret lab, first one in is Giles. You can see the one wall, the southern wall of the lab,
Nice.
is it's a window that looks into the cryosleep module. There is a computer in this lab. You can see, standing by the computer, an android. And it has two, let me double check this here. Yeah, two combat drones, one on each side of it. The android itself, after 200 years, its movements are very twitchy. Its artificial skin is flaking off. It's pretty horrifying to behold. Give me a fear save. Giles.
Pass.
Pass.
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem then. So you're not afraid. Um, he so yeah, you see him standing there with the 2 combat drones, and he's working away at that computer. What do you want to do?
My first instinct was just to open fire on it.
Okay. We will make go ahead and make another fear save just for surprise purposes. See if you get an action or not, or if you're surprised. Pass. Okay, so you can act. Go ahead and make your. I'll let you go ahead and make a shot because they're not initiating combat. You rolled. What'd you roll? And who are you shooting? You shooting at
14.
the android?
Yeah, the android, and I rolled a 14.
Okay. He rolled a 62, which is a success. So he dodged. He manages to kind of
God damn.
duck behind the computer as your bullets kind of rake off the computer. So you guys hear gunshots going off in that room.
And I'll yell out, "Identify yourself."
Now we'll let's
She
just do
starts
a
ask
speed
questions
test for
later.
everybody. Everybody do a speed test. So we'll see what order people get to go in.
Oh, hot 4.
Did you pass or fail, Giles? Your speed test.
Oh, let me roll that. Pass.
Pass. Okay. So you get to go before them. You gonna shoot again?
You said there's drones in the room?
There are 2 combat drones. Yes.
Fire at one of the drones.
Fire at one of the combat drones. Roll.
Pass. With a
Okay.
30.
Give me your damage roll, please.
21.
21. Yeah, so you blow off a good chunk of that combat drone, and it's badly damaged now. The other one's still in fine condition. Anybody else pass that that speed save? Gets to go before the
I
bad
did,
guys?
yes.
What are you gonna do? I think you were next right behind him, right?
Oh, right. So he steps in and opens fire. Is there any cover by the door?
No.
Shit.
The only cover at all is the computer terminal, which the android is behind, and the combat drones are basically flanking.
Oh, shit. I will fall to the ground and put my arms over my head.
Okay. You run in and you jump down and take cover. Oh, by the way, give me a fear save when you see the android.
Great. Fail. Sure. Yep.
Okay, you gain 2 points of stress as you take cover on the ground, basically trying to not get shot. Anybody
Right.
else pass that that speed save for initiative? Okay, so bad guys go next. The trank drone at the back attacks Charles, who was the last to go. Wait a minute though. Oh yeah, he's got those. How would that work for an android though? Let me double check something real quick. I just want to look something up about trank guns. Do they affect androids? That's kind of weird. I kind of don't think they would they? Yeah, well, actually, yeah, you're made up largely of biological parts. So yeah, I will say I'll make a roll for the trank drone. Make an armor save, please. Rob.
Passed it. Got 13.
Where the hell is the stats for the trank? Oh, here's the trank drone. What'd you roll? Sorry.
13.
A 13. Okay, so yeah, it shoots. It comes up and tries to shoot you with the strength pistol, but you're able to kind of turn and deflect the dart, as it were. So it doesn't hit you. Doesn't actually do any damage. The other 2, let's see here, the 2 combat drones. Let's see. One's going to fire at Giles, and the other one's going to try to fire at. Well, will it? No, I'll say they're both firing at Charles, or not Charles, Giles, because Deke is kind of laying down on the ground trying to take cover. So.
Thank goodness, because I would have failed.
Here we go. Pulse
We'll
rifles is
take
what these things
backs.
fire at. So the first one fires at you, Giles. Roll an armor save, please.
Fail.
Fail.
Yeah,
Okay.
61.
So the first one fires at you and hits you with its pulse rifle, doing 35 points of damage.
All right.
The second one fires. Give me another armor save.
Pass this time. 22.
Pass. Okay. Second one fires and doesn't hit you. And then the android himself. What does he have? Oh, he kind of pops up a little bit and props up this pulse rifle up onto the computer terminal, and he fires at you as well, Giles. And that is going to be a 35. What'd you roll on your armor save?
7.
You rolled a 7. Okay, so it hits
Yeah.
you. I believe. Let me double check his combat. Yep, he hits you. 4. 37 points of damage.
Oof. Hold on. Let me add this up.
What was the first one? 38. That's a total of 75, I think.
All right, then I got 25 left.
Okay. So you've been shot all up, right? You're
Yeah.
wearing what kind of a? Oh no, you're an android. Yeah, you don't have a vac suit or anything on. Cool. Okay.
Well,
That was
you
the
took
bad
the
guys.
combat package, though, right?
Yeah, it says I have
Oh yeah, you could
standard
be
battle dress on.
standard battle dress, right? So that's
Yeah.
adds 10% to your armor, right? Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't have a. Just checking to make sure it wasn't a vac suit, because if it was, I mean, it's all perforated with bullets now. But that's fine. You have standard battle dress. It everybody who didn't get to go yet now gets to go. So that's going to be, I think, everybody except for.
I didn't go.
Yeah, I think I don't think anybody went except for
Y'all failed the first save, right? The speed test.
except for Deke, right? Who ran in there to cover, or was that last round?
Right. You know, I forgot about the speed disadvantage thing, though. So I have it set now. Sorry.
That's fine. It's all right. But you already took your action this round, so everybody else can go.
Good.
I'll go with
All
you
right,
first, Giles, because you're in the room.
I'm gonna duck into the corridor, and then I'm gonna toss a grenade towards the android.
Okay, give me your combat roll.
All right. 43. My combat's 57.
Okay, yep. You toss a grenade in. Roll the damage for the grenade as it goes off. Boom. Let me double check the area of
The
effect. For that.
D10 times 10.
Frag grenade, all within 15 meters. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All within 15 meters. Okay. What'd you roll?
It's a D10 times 10.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, so I got an 8.
80 points of damage. Boom. It blows up the damaged combat drone. Badly damages the other combat drone. And badly damages the android as well.
Nice.
And badly damages the computer terminal as well.
That's
Merrick, give me an armor save.
Oh shit. I rolled exactly my armor.
You rolled exactly your armor. Okay, you managed to kind of roll far enough away not to take any of the blast damage from the grenade.
Ooh, shit.
Anybody else?
I gotta go. I will fire a flare gun at the android.
Okay. First, give me a fear save as you walk in and see the android.
Failed.
Okay, that was at disadvantage, right?
No, but
Roll again because you might crit fail.
okay, just normal fail.
Normal fail? Okay, cool. So you gain 5 points of stress.
Phew.
Roll. Who are you shooting at with the flare gun?
The android.
Okay, roll. Roll your attack. I'll roll his defense.
Eight.
He gets advantage because he's behind cover. What's your number?
I got 48. I rolled 23.
And he has a 56. So he manages to duck behind. So yeah, your flare shoots and bounces off of the computer terminal and goes back to the back of the room, back behind him. It's well lit by the flare now as well. And who's left to go? Drew and I think Charles have not gone yet.
I'll aim and shoot at the closest one.
Well, there's a trank drone behind. Well, no, yeah, you can't really get to that because Charles is in the way. You're in a small corridor. So yeah, so you're gonna go into the room and open fire at the combat drone. Roll for it, and I'll roll its defense. A 60. Yeah, that's a success. What'd you roll? What'd you roll? That's going to be your
rolled,
combat plus your firearms or military training, whichever one you have.
Well, I rolled a 46.
Okay. What's your combat?
My combat is 39 plus the bonuses.
Plus what bonuses?
Plus
the 15, right? For firearms?
Yeah,
Do you have firearms?
Yeah, firearms.
So yeah, you're at 54 and you rolled a 46. Okay.
Yep.
He rolled a 60. So it just narrowly dodges the shots. You know, it kind of not side steps because it's flying, but you know what I mean. It drifts over to one side and you miss. And Charles, what do you do?
Do I still have that vibro knife?
Yes, you do. You still have the vibe shetty in your hand,
Good.
and you've got this trank
Okay.
drone right up on your ass.
Is it close enough that I could leap at it and try to hit it with a
Oh,
vibro?
yeah, absolutely. It's definitely close enough.
Okay, what would I need to roll in?
That's going to be your combat plus close quarters combat if you have it.
Close 24 I got for combat.
Okay. Do you have close quarters combat? You don't. No.
No, I don't think so.
No, I'm looking at your character sheet. No, you don't have any bonuses. So yeah, it's just a straight 24. Roll it.
I missed it. I got a 51.
A 51. Okay. Yep. And it would have succeeded on its armor check anyway. But yeah, so you fire and miss. Now it's the next round. Everybody can. Oh, sorry, Drew. Give me a fear save, by the way, because you see the android now with the pulse rifle behind the computer terminal. So give me a fear save at disadvantage. How did you do, Drew?
You said a disadvantage?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 36. That was fear check, right?
Mm-hmm. That's a fail, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a fail, but
Okay.
let me just make sure. Yeah, definitely a fail.
You gain 2 points of stress. Now everybody make your speed tests for initiative.
I failed that one too.
All right.
Also failed.
All right.
I failed.
All right.
Failed.
All right.
Advantage.
Charles. Charles probably failed too, right? I'd say with his speed, but maybe not. Yeah, you failed. Okay, cool. So the bad guys go first. So we have one combat drone still functional in there. We've got the drone, the android in there, and then there's the trank drone. So I'll roll the trank drone first. Trank drone again tries to trank you, Charles. Give your armor save.
Who's rolling?
Rob.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Armor save.
What?
Armor save.
Oh, armor. Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Armor save 25. So sorry about that. I didn't hear it all. Okay, 15. I made it on that.
Okay. Yep. You managed to dodge the the second tranquilizer attack is what I mean when I say trank. So, right, against stress. Got it. Okay, cool. Next, anybody did? Oh yeah, nobody passes, right? Sorry. So back in the room, the combat drone attacks. Let me see here. Who's in here? It attacks Giles. Giles, you can roll an armor.
Even though I stepped out into the corridor.
Oh, you step back into the corridor?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sorry, then in that case it won't attack you. It will attack who's in here? Drew, Ray, and Deke. Now let me see. Did any of you guys make a successful attack last round? Drew?
No, I
No.
failed.
I feel.
Okay, cool. So I'll just roll randomly to see who it attacks. It is going to attack Ray. So Ray, give me a armor save.
Made it.
Okay, good. So you dodged the attack from the combat drone. Make another one as the android kind of again leans up over the
Failed the second.
terminal and fires on you. Would you roll?
Failed.
Oh, you failed. Okay. So add another point of stress. And you take 10, 23, 26 points damage. And that's all the
Okay.
bad guys. So now it's you guys. You guys can go whatever order you want to go.
I'm bloodied.
Who wants to go first?
Fire the damn.
A fire at the android.
I missed.
Who are you firing at?
The droid.
The android? Okay, no problem. And you're going into the room and firing at the android, Giles?
Well, he's
you-
gonna fire at the android, then I'll fire at the drone.
Okay, so you go into the room and fire at the drone.
Yeah.
Okay, roll your attack. I failed on his defense.
Pass. 22.
Yes, give me damage.
22 a crit.
How many shots do you have left? 22 is a crit, yes. Oh, yes, it's a crit.
I got 3
So-
shots left.
Is there a rule about critical hits? Let me just double check something real quick.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, somebody had aimed previously, didn't they? Oh well, I forgot about that. Didn't mention it, so I didn't give you a bonus. Oh well. Just double checking something real quick here. I just want to make sure if there's a critical hit. No, it doesn't do like max damage. What'd you roll for your damage?
24.
1d4. Oh wait, no, 1d4.
No.
What'd you say?
24.
24. I heard D4. Sorry, 24. Okay, yeah, and so you blow up the second combat drone. That combat drone is now gone.
Nice.
So now it's just the android in here and the trank drone back in the corridor. Who else wants to go? Mark, I think you. Oh no, you already took your action, Mark. Yeah.
Wanna use the stim pack?
You're going to use a stim pack. Excellent. Stim pack. Let me just double check that. That's on page. I'm on the wrong page. 18, right? Yes, 18, 17, 18. Stim pack grants you an immediate 2d10, so roll 2d10 to health.
Got 13.
Okay, you get 13 health points back. Roll 2d10 again.
12.
Increase your strength by 12 points for the next hour. And roll another 2d10.
5.
So increase your combat by 5 for the next hour. Just temporarily. Don't you know.
No.
You know what I mean. Okay. So you take the stim pack. Who's left? Just Charles, I think. Oh, and Deke. Deke hasn't done anything, has he?
I have not.
Charles, what are you going to do?
Same thing. Try to jump at the.
Yep. Swing with your vibe shetty. Go for it.
Yeah. And I rolled a 25.
Cool. That's going to hit.
Let's
Oh
Yeah.
wait, no, it doesn't hit. Your combat's only 24, isn't it?
Oh.
Nope.
My combat, no, my
Yep.
combat's 24.
Yep, you miss.
Barely.
You miss, and the lights go. Actually, yeah, you hit. So you miss the drone, and you hit like a power cable in this little corridor, and it shuts out all the light. Now it's completely black in this corridor. Who's in the corridor? Just you, right, Charles? Yeah. Give me a fear save, Charles. You probably do fine because you're an android, but you can roll it anyway. You might fail. Never know.
15.
Oh yeah, you pass. Okay, grand. So you're not freaked out by the fact that you're now in the dark with this trank drone. And that brings us to the next round. Everybody roll speed tests. Oh no, sorry, Deke. Did I skip you?
You did.
Yeah, you go.
So,
Then we'll go to the next one.
other than the console in this room, there's nothing else? It's a huge
Let me
room.
see here. The wall of the lab is a window. Inside is a computer that controls drones. There's an android and 2 drones, a computer console. Sorry. Yes, in the corner, you see a tangle of cables surrounding a socket containing a black sphere.
I'm gonna crawl along the floor towards that.
Okay. Yeah, it'll take your whole action, but you can get over to it. As you get up to it, yeah, you see this perfectly round sphere. It looks to be made of some kind of metal, and it seems to be covered in lines, some kind of like engraved lines in it.
Okay.
Everybody roll speed 6 now, and we'll see initiative again. So
Oh, no 3.
don't forget you have disadvantage if you're wearing a vac suit.
I failed.
Can never make shit.
You failed?
Yep.
Okay, anybody pass?
I passed.
You passed? Okay,
Yep.
your action.
I pass.
So I want to see if I can, do like a quick look over of this thing to see if I can figure out what it is and if I can detach it without like blowing us all to shit. I probably don't have time to do that right now.
Yeah, it's under pressure, but so we'll call it speed plus engineering.
All right. That's a good score too. Oh. I rolled 1.
Nice. Yeah, this doesn't
Under
seem
like
to be
70 something.
You don't see anything here that looks particularly dangerous. You have no idea what this device is, but
Right.
yeah, it doesn't look like it's set to explode or anything.
Well, I am going to take the hand welder then and just
Mhm.
start cutting the whole socket away.
Okay, very good. You start cutting away the socket. So sparks are flying as you're cutting through all these like cables and carving out the socket itself that the sphere is fitted into. Anybody else? I think it was Drew, right? You passed your speed save. What do you want to do?
Yeah. How many droids are left?
There's just one droid.
And how far away is he from us?
Looking, I'll say he's maybe 15
I
meters. 15 meters.
I don't want to take a chance on the grenade, so I'll just aim and shoot at him.
Okay. So you're gonna aim. That takes a whole round if you want to aim, or do you
Yeah,
want to
I'll
just shoot?
aim and
Okay.
then
So you start aiming. Grant. So next round, you will have advantage, I think, on your attack roll if you aim. Let me double check that. Aiming. Yep, you gain advantage on your next shot with that weapon. Okay, cool. So you're aiming, and now it's the drone or the droid's turn. Let's see. Everybody is in here except for Rob, but specifically, Deke is over there cutting away at this device, so it's going to attack you. Roll your armor save, Deke.
All right. Fail.
Okay, it hits you for, wow, what a terrible roll.
Thank goodness.
26 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, and take a point of stress too because you.
Just got shot.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Every time you fail a save, you take a point of stress. So,
Okay.
with the exception of, I think, for surprise purposes, maybe. No, even in surprise purposes, yeah, it would still work. So anytime you fail a save, you take a point of stress. Yeah. All right.
What attacked him? The android or the drone?
There is no drone in here, just the android.
Okay.
So it's everybody else's turn now. So you want to go next, Ray?
Yeah, when I see him getting attacked, I'll run over and hack it with my machete.
Okay, roll to hit with your vibe shitty.
02.
02. Let me roll his. Nope. He nimbly, even in his jerky kind of motions, he nimbly sidesteps and your attack misses.
Shit.
Oof. I just thought of who this reminds me of, and it's terrifying.
Did anybody else come in here and not make a fear save?
I don't think so.
No, I think everybody did. Yeah.
I didn't go.
No, I didn't mean go. I was just trying to make sure anybody that was in this room that had seen the android had everybody had done their fear saves. So you can go next. What do you want to do, Charles? You're in the dark with a trank drone. You can hear it. You can't see it.
He doesn't have infrared eyes or anything, though, right?
Let's see here. Does he have infrared goggles?
I didn't see anything.
No.
Like that.
Nope.
Okay, but I do have a flashlight, so
You do. You turn on your flashlight.
I'm going to.
That'd be one action. And you get one more action.
Okay, could I turn on the flashlight and roll it over across the floor? That way I'll get the attention of the drone, perhaps.
Yeah, you could try. Let me see. Let me roll and see. Yep. So you turn on the flashlight and then roll it under the drone to try to get it to maybe turn and go the other way or whatever.
Yeah, let's try to look another way.
It does not.
Okay.
It's still there. Oh, I never rolled its attack. Yeah, did I? No. It tries to shoot you with its trank dart again. Roll an armor save, please. How'd you do in your armor save?
You rolled a 1.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you're able to dodge easily this trank attack. Who else is not gone yet? Giles, I think.
Just 1 second. I gotta be away from here for just a little bit, for like 5 or 10 minutes, and I'll be back. So if you want to run my character, that's fine.
In that case, then I'm just going to retcon that and say it hits you with the trank, and you go unconscious. Like your circuits kind of like short circuit a little bit, and your biological components, all your stuff kind of like goes limp, and your cybernetic, your robotic components are trying to basically find a way to reboot your body to get it to get up again. All right, so you can go ahead and do what you got to do.
Yeah, I got a bio break. I got an opportunity, so I got to take it.
No problem. This is probably not gonna last much longer anyway. So, yeah, okay, cool. Who else is not gone? Anybody?
Me.
Giles.
Now there's still the android alive, right?
Yep.
All right, I will blast hint.
Go for it.
I'll
roll his save.
40 pass, 43 combat.
What's his instinct? And I got a 73, which is a pass for his defense. So he dodges. Mark off another round. How many rounds do you have left in that clip?
2.
Okay. All right, that's everybody now, right?
Yep.
Speed checks. Charles is currently out.
Damn,
I failed.
I failed.
Got a critical success, but then I rolled a 6. So I still made it, but
You still
I
pass,
didn't.
yep. You just don't get the crit. How did you do, Drew? Drew?
It felt like at a 7 and a 4.
So you're first, Ray.
Okay, I will swing at the thing again with my machete.
Yeah, this guy hasn't even been hurt yet, has he? Oh, he was hurt once by the grenade. That's right. Yeah, go for it. he has a 14 on his defense. What'd you get on your vibe shetty attack?
I failed with a 59.
Okay, so he dodges easily enough. Then he attacks Deke one more time since he's trying to fuck his shit up. Roll your armor save.
I rolled another 42, which is my armor save.
Okay. Yep. This time he shoots and you're able to kind of move and avoid his attacks.
Excellent.
And then it's the trank drone is out there. Okay, it's dropped him, so it's gonna actually move into the room then, and it's gonna fire on Drew. Drew, give me an armor save.
I got 13.
13.
Yeah.
Okay. And I got you managed to dodge them. You don't get hit by the strike dart as the strike drone enters. Now there's another drone in the room. It's come in from the corridor. All right, everybody else. So Deke, you're slicing away, boom, and this time now you've managed to cut it loose, and you're able to pull the entire socket out with the sphere in it.
Okay. How far am I from everybody?
There's a kind of a sound as you just detach this. There's some sounds coming, like error sounds coming from the computer terminal now.
Mm-hmm. How far am I from everybody?
Well, you're in the lab, so you're within 20 meters or less of everybody.
All right, so make sure that everybody's outside of the range of the bubble.
What bubble?
From the button.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep.
And then hit the button.
Okay, no problem. You hit the button. Yep, and it just blasts out this wave. Doesn't seem to affect the sphere or anything.
Okay.
However, just double check something. Okay, cool. No problem. Who's next? It'd be Giles or Drew.
I was aiming, so can I?
Oh yeah, you can fire. Yep, you got advantage then. You're firing at the android?
Yes, sir.
Go for it. He rolled a 23 on his armor.
Gotcha. Am I supposed to? Is the lowest one better or the higher one better?
It depends. Just tell me what you roll on both of them.
I got a 11, and then
That's a critical success.
Not an 11, my bad. It's a 1 and a 1, so that's 2.
That's an 11.
Okay, yeah, I'm retarded. Never mind. The other one's a 19. Yeah,
you are. And the other one's a 19. So in this case, the 19 would be better numerically, but the 11 is a critical, so the 11 counts. You blast him. What are you using? SMG?
Yeah, that one's a 40-10.
So you blast him again with. You don't have to roll. You blast him with a submachine gun, and you see sparks, flying off as you blast a bunch of the skin away off of his back and stuff, and there's that white milky android kind of fluid squirting all over the place, and he drops. He is finished.
Yeah, it does something.
As soon as he falls, then the drone seems to go into standby mode and lands.
All right, let's search this lab.
Well, you have this sphere. Like I said, it's a perfectly round sphere inserted into the socket. Seems to have some kind of very fine engraved lines or something on it.
I think this is very valuable. We should head back to the ship immediately.
Yes, let's go.
The computer console is making all kinds of sounds, all kinds of alerts and alarms, and it's pretty badly damaged.
I want to look at the computer real quick. What are the readouts saying?
So the computer is let me double check here. Yeah, it's you can see it's got some kind of reports, and it's connected to the cryopods in the cryo chamber. You can see that it's reading 9 cryopods are registering life forms inside. That's the 9. You assume maybe where the actual they call it the life form signals were coming from.
Mm.
The
They're
faint
like
life.
prediction.
hmm However, you can see now it says system failing, and you can see the vital signs on those cryopods are dropping.
Mm.
I want to download the ship's manifest and captain's log to my hard drive.
Okay, give me, guys, this thing is fucked up, pretty badly damaged. So give me a computers roll with, I'm going to call it,
Disadvantage.
do I want to be, yeah, we'll call it intellect.
All right.
No disadvantage, no, just intellect plus 10% if you have computers training.
30. I rolled a 33, and my intelligence was 33, and I have
Nice.
computer skills.
Yes, yeah, that's a critical success. Boom, yep, you get the stuff downloaded and take out the server. It has a ton of information. There are 200 years of lab reports on some kind of experiment involving a phase wave shifter.
Ooh.
Do
Let's
any of you
start.
guys have, somebody had astrogation, right?
I do, yes.
Yeah? Give me an astrogation. Well, no, would it be astrogation? Yeah, let's call it astrogation roll. Oh, I'm
right.
going to give it to you. I'm going to grant you that. So intellect plus 15.
Okay. 48. I got to roll under 53. I rolled 66.
So you failed. Critical fail.
Yes.
You've
Can I give it-
never heard of a
Oh,
phase
shit.
wave shifter, and you have no idea what the hell that even means.
Right.
Can I try it just off my intellect alone?
Yeah, sure.
Made it.
Because you're a scientist. Yeah, you've heard of a phase wave shifter. It was an experimental stasis device that was outlawed for ethical purposes, ethical reasons. It was supposed to allow humans in cryosleep to leave their bodies in spectral forms so they could continue working during long travels through the warp.
There's no way these people are sane. I think the best thing to do is just let them go on to their greater reward and get the hell out of here.
Should we even take this back to our company?
Yeah,
The sphere?
yes, it's worth millions of credits.
Are we going to get the millions of credits?
You will get
some kind of
a
bonus.
percentage of the spoils. Yes.
Would you want to have to keep working while you were sleeping? That's just cruel and greedy.
What happened to these people? This must have been what was those things we seen.
Yeah, what if our company tries to start these experiments up again?
According to these logs, the crew members signed up for this. They knew what they were doing.
Charles walks in, says,
They
I'm
did.
sorry I was late. I had some kind of unexpected malfunction.
He is back, he said.
What do the
Is
humans
he back? Okay,
think?
cool.
Deke and Drew, do you think this is safe turning it over to our company?
Well, it's already been outlawed. They know it's not any good. But this, I mean, this is an early prototype. It's got to be worth something.
All right.
If it's the phase shifter figure that you're talking about.
Let's just secure this data and the items back on the ship. Let's get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Never found anything up on the ship. Right?
Well, we found this sphere thing that apparently is a crucial component.
We never found anything. We could never find out what was making it do that.
You're saying we make it vanish?
It did before we got here, didn't it?
And another sound starts coming from the slightly malfunctioning computer terminal, and you realize the jump drive will be activating in 1 hour and 20 minutes.
I turn and I start heading towards the corridor.
Yeah.
Out of here. I'm getting out of here. We can decide later. This isn't the place to have a discussion.
Yes, back to the ship.
I mean, I have no problem turning it over unless we think they might use it for nefarious ends.
I think this is a discussion we can have on our ship.
If If you guys are fine with
I
it.
just keep walking.
That's what happened with gunpowder, and you see what we're at today, sir.
So you
I'm
make your
gonna dodge
way.
ship.
You make your way back to the airlock. The airlock is locked, blocking you from getting back aboard your ship. So
Charles,
I want everyone to make a panic check. So we'll call this. Yeah, it's so you roll 2d10. You want to roll higher than your stress.
Made it.
made it. My stress is pretty fucking high.
Mine
I
too.
also made it.
Okay, Charles, Drew.
You rolled 2d10 and added up for that.
Yep, 2d10. You want to roll equal to or lower than your stress. By the way, add one more point of stress, Charles, to whatever you currently have. Are you there, Rob? That you said he was back. No.
Yeah, I'm back.
Okay, yeah. Roll your panic check.
I made it. Yeah, yeah.
How to use the restroom real quick?
What'd you get, Rob? 2d10.
Got 2d10, right?
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 4 and a 7.
Okay, so that's probably higher than your stress. You're fine.
Yeah.
And Drew, go ahead and give me a stress check. Roll 2d10. You want to roll higher than your stress.
I failed.
Oh.
Shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, I rolled a 3 and my stress is.
Oh no. Okay, so
It's
now we
8.
roll for the panic effect. So this is going to be also 2d10, and this time you're going to add your stress to the number. What's your stress at? 10?
8.
8. Okay, so roll 2d10 plus 8.
Okay. Kitty, don't touch my keyboard. Okay, so 2d8 plus 10. I mean, plus 8.
Yeah,
22.
22.
Yeah.
You are paranoid for the next 1d10 days. So for the next 9 days, whenever a character joins your group, even if they only left for a short period of time, make a fear save or gain a point of stress. And these alarms are going off saying that the ship will jump in an hour and 10 minutes.
All right,
I am.
back this door.
I try to hack it.
Sure, you can.
Yeah.
So roll your speed plus your hacking. So that's 19 plus 15 is going to be 34.
Okay.
Because you're definitely
That's
acting under pressure.
D100, correct?
Correct.
Rolled a 91.
He tries, but
I shove him aside and I pull out my lock set and just
lock
bust
set.
my way in. The lockpick set. It says
Oh,
it is for
Oh, is there a lockpick?
highly advanced set of tools meant for hacking basic airlock and electronic door systems.
Brilliant. Okay. Does it give you any kind of
I would say mechanical repair, probably. Honestly, there's nothing else on there that really fits the
It's
whole.
back on page 18. Sorry.
Then I have engineering.
Lockpick set. Highly advanced set of tools confers plus 10% check on the checks. Yeah. So, so you're trying to lockpick this thing, so it's going to be speed again, plus
10%.
mechanical repair or hacking. You don't have hacking, right?
Right.
So yeah, go with the mechanical repair.
All right. So that's 77 total.
Nice.
I rolled 6.
Nice. Yep. You managed to hack in, realizing in the process that, yeah, all of these airlocks are linked back to the computer terminal in the secret lab.
Right.
Yeah.
I figured.
But you managed to get it, and it opens up. You're able to go in.
I snatch that sphere thing off the ground and go charging across the link.
The few minutes that you have to spend in the link while you wait for everything to, pressurize properly, seems like an eternity. But then the door opens on the other side, and you're back aboard your ship.
As soon as the last person's through the door, I hit the explosive disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just get that fixed later. Boom, and then hightail it to the pilot's seat and get us out of there.
Nice, nice.
Just get it in max
You have
speed
plenty,
straight away from
plenty
it.
of time, so you're not, you still had like an hour left, so
Get
I'm not gonna
to
make a roll.
maximum visual range, and then turn around and like just back away and watch and record everything that happens as the ship goes.
You
Okay.
guys have seen that movie Heavy Metal, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
long time ago.
long time ago.
We
Oh
just
yeah, the metal sphere.
we just rescued the most evil item in the universe.
Don't touch it.
And
As
sure
soon
enough,
as
after about an hour, yeah, the ship jumps away. You have no idea where it went, but it's gone.
But I just record all the scanner readings as it goes.
as soon as I get back on the ship, I'm gonna upload my body cam footage to Mechazoa Advanced Manufacturing to the cloud.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna head to the med bay and take some drugs.
Yeah, I set the ship to head
Yeah,
back home.
sounds good.
I assume you want to investigate the sphere a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, I do want to get some like meds in me first, though. I make half hit points.
Yeah, me too.
Hey, don't worry about that. This is just what do we call it? Exposition after the fact.
Got it.
You
All right,
guys,
so
you
after I
guys,
get patched
you guys
up,
have survived. So
yeah, I head to my back to the engineering area and toss that thing on the bench. Start taking every reading I can.
And I'm going to.
So between you and Ray doing your checks on it, it seems to be some kind of you think it's very old, like ancient, and it definitely seems alien. It's not human design. The metal is unidentified. You've never encountered this metal before that it's made of. Seems to be indestructible. Nothing you do can seem to damage it. Even like
I take like
your best laser cutters, everything, nothing seems to damage it.
I kind of put my hand behind it, and then try and scan the biosensor through it to see if it can sense my hand behind the ball. Because you can go through most metals.
Yeah, and you're getting. Oh yeah, actually, no. It does block the bioscanner.
I turn to the dock and just raise an eyebrow. Say,
Does it put off energy?
It does. Yep, it's putting off some kind of alien energy.
Unknown energy type.
And
what if this is turning us into frogmen or something?
And all those lines you see on it, those fine lines, once you get like a microscope or some kind of a blow up view, whatever you can do, I don't imagine they are microscopic runes. Actually, it's some kind of alien writing, but it's so microscopic that it just looks like fine lines.
We need to get this thing isolated. It could be contaminating the entire ship.
Yeah, I'm gonna put together an isolation chamber for it. Something with as much radiation blocking as I can, with all the scanning stuff inside it.
A lead-lined box.
Something like that. Yeah, I'm sure we may, or a science ship. We probably have some kind of isolation chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as we notice this alien radiation, I help the doctor get it in there right away.
Excellent.
After I upload all the data, does the corporation contact me?
Yes, they do, and you are to bring that sphere back to headquarters as soon as possible.
All right, affirmative.
And that's where we'll end this scenario. Congratulations, you guys all survived.
Nice.
Everybody gets 10 XP.
Thought I was gonna die in there.
Was there any bonuses that I would award here?
Under level 0?
Yeah, you get 10 XP, so that brings you up to level 1.
Oh shit.
So you might want to hold on to these characters in case you decide to play them again at some point. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to stop the recording there. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It could have been deadlier, I guess, but it was still pretty tough because I think some of you guys took a lot of damage.
Yeah, I almost died.
I was down to like 20.
Yeah,
that quarter health.
Like 3 of you guys were in bad way at least.
I had 94 hit points and I walked out of there with 44.
Does your stress ever reset?
There are different ways to you can reset stress when you level up. It's one of the options you get when leveling up. Also, there's other ways of relieving stress. Like every time you rest, you can make rolls, make fear save rolls to try to relieve stress. Like if you get somebody with theology or psychology to help you, to make a roll, then you can get like advantage on that save, etc. Yeah, and of course there's drugs and things like that too, which can change your stress levels. But of course,
But
all
it
drugs can
doesn't
potentially be
come back
addictive.
sleeping overnight or anything.
Well, no, every time you sleep, if you rest for 6 hours, then you get to make a fear save. And if you succeed, you reduce your stress by 1 point for every 10 points you succeeded by.
Okay, cool.
So if you pass your fear save by 12 points, you'd reduce your stress by 1. Critical
It's pretty
successes
cool.
would double it. So if you rolled an 11 or whatever, right? And your save, let's say, was 25, you rolled an 11. So that would normally reduce it by 1 point, but you get 2 points because you rolled a critical success,
So what
Resting isn't the only way to recover stress. In our example, blah, 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 blah. Here are a few other ways you might reduce your stress. By how much is up to the warden. Docking in a safe, civilized starport. Escaping from deadly peril. Sex, drugs, alcohol, and general carousing. Defeating a particularly difficult horror. Or going a week without having to roll a save. So, yeah, I mean, I would say because you guys did get out of there and you got out of there healthily, I would let you all reduce your stress by 3 points for that. So you all get three, your stress goes down by 3 just for managing to escape successfully. And after the ghost ship jumps away and is gone, you're like, whew,
Can you
really
have
feel much
can you
better.
have zero can you have zero stress?
Yes, you can, as long as your
All right,
minimum
cool.
is 0. Yes.
Yeah.
There are certain drugs and stuff that you take that increase your minimum stress, right? So there are ways for that to definitely change. Don't get me wrong.
One of the things for leveling up is remove all stress.
But yeah, I'm going to stop recording now. So
Right.
thanks for playing, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.